Hi guys, welcome. Welcome.
Good evening, good evening. Welcome to another live with Sharon review and Shaman.
Hi goddess, welcome goddess.
Hey,
So here is the lovely Charmaine with us today. And she graced us with her beautiful presence and
oh
I'm here.
yes.
Yes. And we're just waiting for others to come on in. Oh, they're coming in.
Okay, so for until the people come in,
Yes.
which of the skit you think was the best skit so far of today, of since this morning? Which one you think was the best one?
Hi goddess. Hi Suzette. Okay, you hear what Charmaine asked you guys. Which one is the best kit for the day?
Goddess, for the best skit for today, which one you think it was in terms of excitement and in not just in terms of relevance and excitement? I think the Dominique getting served is for me that was the best one. Dominique
Yes.
getting served and she started to freak out right as the time she was there telling Greg that Mike has been running up on her and calling her nonstop and coming to her house and all that. And then she gets served with with a restraining order right there and then. That was the funniest one for me.
The second one that really touched me. Okay, the second funniest one was when Genesis lost it.
Genesis was
And
crazy.
the one that really, really touched me was the one with Anthony and Amber.
Oh, well, I was
And then
yeah.
what I would like to ask you guys also, it's gonna be Delicia. We have a good lineup to talk about Delicia. Is it right for a mother to be having that kind of conversation with
With
her
her
daughter,
yeah,
with
yeah.
her young daughter, that they, that children soak up? Hello, Angela Atkinson, soak up all the bad things that we're doing. So if she's in a situation, she shouldn't be
She should have bringing her daughter in that because now the
yeah.
daughter is looking at her sideways. Because one of the things the
Mm.
daughter was saying to her, why would you want to be with your best friend ex? That is a no.
Mm.
How you have your 16-year-old daughter telling you that it's wrong for you to be with your best friend ex, and she did not even go as far as to say they're still together. They're still together. So when Shayla is with where the daughter is and Shayla is talking about Iman this and Iman that, she's going to look at her mother funny. And she's going to maybe ask her mother, I thought you said that you and Iman were together. Why is she still talking about Iman? Didn't they break up?
Okay, before we get started, people are coming in. Let's do your word of the day, your stuff that you're
Okay,
doing.
so I'm going to. Last week when I went to the doctor's office, I was telling everybody about this thing that the lady at the doctor's office told me, but it was just one part of it. I went online and I found the entire
Hi,
verse,
John.
and the entire verse says, "Sin will take you farther than you want to go, keep you longer than you want to stay, and cost you more than you want to pay." That's what's happening to Antonio right now.
Exactly.
Because sin took him further than where he wants to go with Shayla. It allows him to stay much longer than he wanted to stay, and now it's going to cost him much more than he want to pay because he's going to pay with his wife.
Yes. And children learn, you know what? Although we're adults, we have children. And whoever is a mom or a dad, those young ones, they are so smart. They will be the one that actually teach us stuff also, right? Not because they're so young, they don't think they know wrong from right. And Delicia is telling her daughter that she about the situation with, but
She
she
and
didn't,
Iman.
that she's going to tell Shayla. She's gonna have a sit down with Shayla. But guys, I doubt she is going to be able to be the one that tells Shayla. I think it's gonna be her daughter.
Yeah,
That
because
because she didn't explain to the daughter that Shayla is still with Iman, but she's
she had not
saying,
tell her the whole truth.
yeah,
She didn't tell her the entire truth. She only tell
yeah,
her that ex Shayla and Iman broke up and then that they start to talk. She did not say that Shayla and Iman are back together. And that is what is going to happen because if the daughter see Iman at Shayla's house or hear Shayla talking about Iman, she's going to wonder, so mom, I thought you said they broke up. You're
yeah.
with him now and they broke up. So that is going to be something she does not want her daughter to repeat. And I think that's what might happen. Her daughter might repeat that. And that will be on her.
All right. So let me just take some comments here in the chat before we get into the meat of the matter. We're gonna talk about other things. Ali, Ati, what's your name? Atia.
Attila. Attila.
Atila is teaching her mom and learning from her. Yes. Yes, Rhonda. All right, so let me take some roll call here. We do roll call here. So I, Charmaine, Goddess, Susie, Rhonda, Angela Atkinson. Welcome in everyone. Mary, Goddess. Okay. And I know Dijon was there, but I don't see her again. Maybe she slipped out by accident. All right, guys. So let's see if we have anything that we can, anything that anybody, hello again, happy Sunday, Goddess is saying, everyone, no, I think Delicia should not have spoken with her daughter about that, Susie says. And Mary is saying, yes, because her daughter friend is doing the same thing to her. Oh, hi, dear Angela. Hey, oh, hi, Dijon. I thought you weren't here. Good day, darling. And then happy Sunday, Rhonda. All right. Okay. This is happening to Amber and Anthony right now. Dijon is saying, hello, goddess.
Who is Dijon? It's Dion. Isn't it Dion?
Dion?
Yeah.
I always call her Dijon.
No, it's Dion.
I really like Delicia skit too. Okay, thank you. Goddess, I wish Delicia had not introduced her daughter or told her about
About
Iman. Yeah.
Iman. And that was where she went wrong because she
Mhm.
introduced her daughter to Iman when she think Iman and Shayla was broken up.
Yeah.
Remember when she
Yes,
introduced
I remember that.
and it was during that time when she think they had broken up. But she did not even tell the daughter then that Iman was Shayla's ex. So that was something else she failed to tell her daughter about. And now she's with Iman and Shayla is with Iman and she's just bringing her daughter in all this mess.
Yeah. Hi Nancy, hi Janet. And Goddess says Delicia is just delusional. They haven't broken up. Oh, she think that how you pronounce that name? Atalia. Oh, Atalia. Yeah, that's her name. Atalia. Yeah, that's her name. Atalia. Thank you, Goddess.
Okay, you missed one other thing. It says Angela Atkinson said the daughter won't tell Shayla. She told her Shayla does not know. Yes, but what I'm saying is not a matter of not telling Shayla because she did not tell the daughter that Shayla and Iman are still together. That is the part that is going to puzzle the daughter because she only
Oh,
tell the daughter that she's with the man because Shayla and the man broke up. And
yeah.
that's when they got involved. She did not expound on the fact that Shayla is still with the man. So that is
Mm-hmm.
where the daughter might be confused. Hearing Shayla talking about Iman are going to Shayla house and seeing the man there. And it's going to wonder, so how come Shayla is still with the man and my mom told me that they broke up? And
Yeah.
for a 15-year-old girl, she might not understand that. So she might be the one to ask the question. It's not a matter of telling Shayla. She might just ask a question in front of everybody. Mom, I thought you said, and just came out with it. So that's what I'm saying. She might just be asking a question. Okay, so Rhonda Phillips said, remember the cousin just told the daughter something about being like her mom. And there it goes.
Mm-hmm. So the cousin was never wrong in what she tell the daughter.
Exactly. The cousin was never wrong because now the daughter is going to realize that my mom is this type of person. Because if the daughter is shocked, she asks, so how could you? It is never okay for you to date your friend X. That's what she said. It's never
Mm.
okay for you to date your friend X. Come on. We all know that.
Exactly. And Rhonda, the daughter, knows about Iman because that's time Iman had broken up. But yeah, we know. Yeah, we remember that.
Goddess is saying, good afternoon, Janet.
Mm-hmm.
And Attilia is 16. It's time for her to know what's going on. She's in the same predicament at school too.
Oh.
Yes, she's 16 and I understand that, Goddess, but this is a mess. And this is no, you should not bring a 16-year-old in this kind of mess.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now the 16-year-old does not know that Shayla and Iman is still having a relationship or a situationship or whatever ship you want to call it. So she's going to be confused if she's Shayla and if she happened to see Shayla and Iman and her mom did not tell her that Shayla and Iman were still in a situationship or a relationship or whatever it is. She's going to be confused about that because she's going to say, no, but I thought you said they're broken up. And she'll go have to explain to her, yes, they were broken up, but they went back together. And that's the whole thing.
All right, guys. I put this before we show Delicia thing. I wanted to read some more comment, but I want to show us. I want to start off the day with Dominique. I just enjoyed the part where she got served, and then we're gonna talk about it. Or do you want to see we do Delicia first? Because it looked like the chat is all about Delicia right now, so maybe we should just
Yeah,
take
just
some more comments,
yeah.
and then I'll just get that. Okay, read the comments, and I'll just put up Delicia, and then I'll come back to
Nervy. Hello, Janet. Okay. Hey, Janet. Okay, so the person said, Randa, we know. Good afternoon, Janet. Goddess London, good afternoon. Hello, Dion. Shaman, your nephew's feeling it now. Yeah, but he's going to bounce back. Nancy is saying, hello, everyone. Janet is saying, Angela Atkins, good afternoon. Nancy says, Shayla still together. And Goddess is saying, we read that already. And Nancy said, Delicia is a liar. She's not going to tell Shayla nothing. And Nancy, hello, Angela A. Hey there, Nancy B. That's coming from Goddess. Nancy, hello, Janet.
oh,
And
Journey's in the house. Welcome on Journey.
Nancy, congratulate. Nancy, congratulate on being a moderator from Angela Atkinson. And Nancy said, hello, Rhonda. Nancy,
Didn't
good
I give you a
afternoon from Janet.
a long time ago?
And Nancy, hello, Dion.
Yeah, Nancy
And
been a
Angela,
moderator a long
so
time.
these are all greetings. And then Nancy said, I love some Dave. No, I was liking Dave at the beginning because of the way he was lifting Amber up, but now I
Mm-hmm.
realize that he has an agenda. So I'm looking at him sideways.
Mm.
And then Angela Atkinson said the cousin should not even tell the child that.
Yeah, that wasn't her place.
Diane says, good evening, Nancy. And
Yeah, yeah.
Mary said, hi to everyone. And Angela said, Nancy, it seems like Amber have to go hide Dave from you. LOL. Oh, okay, Nancy. You need to travel to SkitLand to get you some Dave.
Yeah, she have to. She better.
Angela said, hello, welcome one journey. And Nancy said, I keep Dave for me. LOL,
Yes, yeah.
Angela.
Keep him for you, darling.
And
What time are you? May just put it on the screen.
I am I
What?
don't have any time on my laptop. Let me
Okay,
see.
all right.
Let me see. Okay, let me look at where I am. Uh, the daughter won't tell she I'm past there.
You pass there?
Yep.
Okay, me come down.
Uh,
Let's see. Antoinette, you read Antoinette already?
no. A boldly that she might tell her on the podcast, but not at the beginning when the podcast is starting, but somewhere down the middle or towards the end. Okay, so we don't know how long this podcast is going to last. So we don't know if there's going to be a middle or an end. But
Mm.
I'm almost sure that they're going to be fussing on this podcast about it. But I'm not sure she's going to find out from Delicia on the podcast about it. It's going to come from somewhere very unexpected.
I think it's gonna be the daughter.
It's going to come from somewhere unexpected, and it's not going to be somebody who want to tell Shayla something. It's
Mm-mm.
going to slip. What's
Mm-hmm.
going to happen? Somebody is going to slip something.
Yeah.
And then when it slip out, then Delicia will have to come clean. And
Mm-hmm.
that's when it's going to get messy on the podcast because people
Mm-hmm.
will be talking about. Here, the first thing Shayla tell the daughter, Shayla, Delicia tell her daughter, Shayla is not a good person.
Mm.
She said that. Don't you have to understand that Shayla is not a very good person.
That's what she said to the daughter.
Yeah, she said that to the daughter. So you have to understand that Shayla is not a very good person.
So that doesn't mean because she's not a good person, you should take her man.
Exactly. And there are things that Shayla does and whatever. So when this comes out on the podcast, it's going to Anthony, everything about that Anthony is going to come to the forefront because Delicia is going to say, I'm just following your example. You did that to your best friend and he was married. And she's going to say, Iman is not married anymore. So what? You did that to me in middle school. You did that to your best friend. So what is your problem? So it's going to come out and they're going to be on the podcast like cats fighting. So Dave has no respect for that marriage. We've been saying that. Dave has no respect for Amber or has no respect for that marriage.
Okay, so I put in the thing I want to see how many people agree with her. So I said, should Delicia have spoken to her child about Iman?
Delicia should not have, it's not even spoken to her child. She should not have introduced her child to Iman.
Child to the man. Okay, you guys understand my kind of, yes, I think by now my audience know. Hi, Gigi, welcome in. Okay, so now let's replay Delicia. All right, let me just turn on the volume here. Put it on the start to play.
I thought you guys were.
I know. So you remember we were in LA and I was telling.
Yeah, that was like very intense.
I know.
Why did she say something about like Shayla and Iman, like dating or something? Something about that Shayla's man? I thought you guys were.
I know. So you remember we were in LA and I was telling you that, you know, the Iman situation, there was more to it than what I was telling you. And I said I would tell you in due time. Well, today is due time. Because I didn't expect to have to tell you this right now, Sally. But once upon a time, Shayla and Iman were dating. And now him and I are together. But
That's weird.
Shayla doesn't know.
Mom!
I know. And
Are you not gonna tell her? You're gonna let her just find out, like, by anybody?
she might have already found out the same way you saw in the blog. So I know, Talia, and I hate to. I mean, I don't know. Everything.
She said she's gonna tell her,
She not telling her anything.
and she lied to her daughter. Let me see what the hold on. Let me see what our thing is. I have to put in another thing here because she's very delusional, Delicia. 52% says yes, and 48% says no, that Delicia should have spoken to her child about it. Okay, so in that one, I'm putting in this one. Okay. Delicia says, once upon a time, Shayla was with
She making sound like it's a storybook romance.
Oh Lord, this is not right. Read the comments there for me, darling. Let me try and see.
Where are we?
Where is it? Anywhere. Just pick a spot.
Okay.
Okay, let me just type this in. I leave that to you. I have to go to a different screen so I don't see where it is. Hold on. Let me see if I can find something. I'll let you start from there.
I see your point. Thanks to Shaman, but I don't know what the point was.
You have to remind her.
Anthony finally feeling. Okay. Hello, one journey. Okay. At times, stamp by clicking clock turquoise, looking up 3 dots on the upper right hand corner of chat. Oh, one journey is telling you something. I don't know. Yeah.
What am I to do, darling? Add time
Stamp by clicking
clock. Turquoise.
Yeah.
Upper right. You mean inside studio or in YouTube?
Okay, so this is coming from Antoinette says she should have told her daughter about her and Iman. It will be the podcast, because if they're doing the podcast for the whole world to hear and the people who know Shayla, I believe that will be a good start. I'm just saying. They're going to talk about it on the podcast, but I think Shayla will be attacking Delicia on the podcast about it. She might not be aware of it at the beginning of the podcast, but somewhere along the line, she's going to find out, and then the entire world will know on the podcast. So I think it's going to be a mess. But I think Delicia is going to have a comeback, because Delicia is going to point to her boyfriend in middle school, and then she's going to talk about Anthony. And I think that is where all the drama is going to come out, when Delicia starts to talk about Anthony and Shayla. Because now they're going to get Amber involved. And Amber said she's not holding back her truth. So I think it's going to start with Iman. Okay, so it says, hi family, and that was Rhonda Henry.
All on there, all that thought. So the question to you guys, is Delicia delusional? Because she told, okay, lucky to reread that, told her daughter that once upon a time, I spelled upon wrong there too, take out the O from there, so upon a time, Shayla was dating Iman. Okay, I forget to put him in. So I just want to see what you guys said, because me sure know say Iman is still seeing Shayla. We haven't seen him go tell Shayla says they're broken up.
Exactly.
So that no make no sense right there. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Let me see. Hello Sharon and okay, Gigi is saying hello to us.
Everyone, Sharon and Shaman, and the marriage is over. I agree. Why I did not like Dave from the beginning. He doesn't have any respect for Amber's marriage. But the point is, Amber doesn't have any respect for her own marriage. So you cannot fault Dave to that extent, Because yes, he's the one who came on to Amber, but Amber should have shut it down. So Amber doesn't have any respect for herself and doesn't have any respect for her husband and doesn't have any respect for her marriage. So Dave can only do what Amber allows him to do. So we can blame Dave to a point, but we have to put most of the burden on Amber. We have to put most of the burden on Amber because Dave can only do what Amber allows him to do. There was a comment that says Anthony is showing his real feelings.
He is. He is showing his real feelings.
Other people still saying that he's lying and he's just pretending. I don't think he's pretending.
I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
I don't think he's pretending. I believe. Okay, we read that already.
She shouldn't have said that.
She should not said nothing. Of course, not Delicia shouldn't have introduced her child to any man she just met. And we agree on that. Iman took Delicia out of hiding. Let the fire fall on her. Let the fire fall on her. Well, she better keep her daughter away from Shayla then. And that's what she has to do. That is what she will have to do.
Okay, guys.
I think the daughter will tell.
Where are you? I'm trying to find you. Where you at?
I'm at 452.
Okay. Somebody come down too far.
Sharon, I think it's Sharon. One journey said, hi, good to see you, Antoinette. So I'm past. So look for the one at 452 with Nancy. Yes, that one. And it says, Dominique about to go to jail behind Mike. I predict that one.
Okay, thank you. Oh, Mr. Mitchell gonna bail around.
Antoinette says it will be the podcast because if they're doing the podcast for the whole world to hear and people who know Shayla, I believe that would be a good start. I'm just saying. A lot of things is going to come out on the podcast, but I think Shayla will find out, maybe not on the podcast, but it's going to come back on the podcast.
You think so?
Once she find out, she is going to crucify, what's her name, Delicia. So I hope it's a podcast that the world will see her crashing out. I do hope it's a podcast so that the world will see her crashing out. Amber crash out in private. Shayla is going to crash out in public.
I'm just getting something ready for us to watch. And we just take some more comments, finish up here. So you read this one already, right?
Yeah.
Okay, move that one out of the way.
Okay, they're going to break Shayla down so bad. Trust me, I know that. Good night, Sharon, Charmaine, Mads, and chat. And
hello, darling. Welcome,
Annette Davis.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone, Sharon and Charmaine. This marriage is over. And it's not over until God said it's over. And
exactly.
Nothing is over until God said it's over. And Gigi said, I agree. That's why I did not like Dave from the beginning. He doesn't have any respect for Amber marriage. Amber doesn't have any respect for her marriage. And I'm not going to fault Dave for that. Because Dave is just putting in his resume if Amber is the one who's going to give him the job. So you can't fault him for putting in his resume. It's the person who actually gave him the job. And if it doesn't work out, then that is the person, because the person did not look at the complete resume. They just pick out some parts. Or they did not do their homework. They did not ask for references. They did not ask for maybe a police record. They did not ask for all the things that they were supposed to ask for. But they just give them the job. So it is Amber's fault, not Dave's fault.
Exactly.
No.
She shouldn't have gone on that trip.
One journey said, no, glad she told her daughter, but with more truth. She didn't tell her the entire truth because
She
she did
didn't.
not tell her that Shayla and Iman is still together.
Exactly.
Iman got plenty of women, and yeah, we know that. We know that for a fact. Of course not. Delicia shouldn't have introduced her child to any man she just met.
Exactly.
Iman took Delicia out of hiding, let the fire fall on her. Oh,
But he only did that in LA. Will he do that in
but
Atlanta?
he said they're free in LA, but in Atlanta they'll have to be hiding. That's what he told me.
Exactly. That's what
He
he
said,
said.
you know, we have to be still doing whatever in Atlanta. Delicia is not only one he got, all women everywhere. So why does he have to hide in Atlanta? They're
Because
free
of
in
Shayla.
LA.
Or maybe he might have more in Atlanta.
They're free in LA to do whatever. But he said when they get back to Atlanta, they'll have to be slipping and hiding again. Man got plenty woman. Man have woman in a bungle. Love gal in a bungle.
Exactly.
She didn't need to tell her all the details. She didn't need to tell her anything. I mean, I chat, why is Delicia lying to the child? And then she's lying to the child.
This is why that was the nugget guy. And I thought you guys catch that. When I played, I didn't even, you guys understand about the rules of YouTube right now. So no, the reason why I show you and I ask you that, because I pick it up immediately. She says, once upon a time, Shayla was dating Iman. So this is why I put delusional. Because Iman didn't he take her out of hiding in LA, because she even give Shayla this story, says she's styling him, right?
Exactly. Remember I said that the first day when she landed at the airport, and I said, why did Delicia call Shayla to tell her that she's in LA? And she makes sure to tell Shayla that she's styling the man because they're looking at cover if Shayla finds out anything. Before she even met up with the man, I could see that. And I mentioned that on one of you guys live. And it's the same thing because now she has that cover. Yeah. She was styling the man.
Yep. She have that covered, but this is why I put it in the chat for you guys to vote on it. So let me see if you guys finish vote on it. Is this so 77% says yes, she is delusional, and 20% says no. 23%. All right. I have to put another poll in there. Let me see. All right, so when I need to discuss that part, then we will.
So Angela Atkins said Candy should have mind the work that pays her and leave people business alone. And I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you on that one. But this is because, you know something, if this was the way she was behaving when it comes to Shayla and Anthony, I mean, she get into it with Shayla, but she did not stand 10 toes down.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you to all the moderators. You guys are doing a great job.
So I don't know. I mean, she apologized to her, but I don't think the apology is coming from a genuine. It's not a genuine apology.
You're right, because
it is.
Her husband called her.
Yeah, and told her
she should mind the business that pays her. He's paying her $60,000.
Exactly.
So she went down, so she had to go down there fast and apologize to her, because at the end of the day, Wayne could fire her. And did I put that in already? Or I haven't put that in?
So I'm reading a comment from Annette Davis, and he said, why tell your daughter, Delicia, you are so messy?
Yes.
And I think she should have talked to her daughter about it, and that's Janet. And then
but she should have been honest with her daughter.
Yeah, she should have been honest, but she should have tell her daughter, if she's going to want to tell her daughter and being honest, she should have tell her daughter, but she doesn't want to look like the other woman, because she should tell her daughter that the man is still with Shayla. Why is she hiding that? Why is she hiding that?
Exactly.
Why is she hiding that? Because maybe she remember what her cousin told the daughter, that she's only with men for money. Because if Shayla is still with a man, that mean Shayla Iman did not leave Shayla. As she told her daughter that Iman broke up with Shayla. No, Iman broke up with Shayla, but Shayla attached herself back to Iman. And Iman is not leaving Shayla. And Iman tell Delicia that yes, Shayla is free. Shayla is same thing Anthony tell Ben. Shayla is free. Shayla will do whatever you want her to do. That's the kind of person Iman wants. And if you are me, I'm your special woman, and you are telling me that the woman that you saying that he broke up with is free and will do anything, that means you are not doing everything that I want you to do. You're holding back. So yeah, Delicia has been a bad mother. I'm at Gigi, a bad mother. Bring her child into her personal business and then line about it.
Okay, let me say one thing before we read. Nancy, remember when they were in the bed in LA, what did Iman says to Delicia? He says, are you going to ride with me? And she says yes to the end. So she thinks that they're out in the open now. So I do not think, this is my opinion, I don't think she's going to be able to have a talk with Shayla because Iman is still with Shayla. We haven't seen a picture yet with them. And she lied to her daughter. She says, and the nugget, guys, you guys have to look at. Once upon a time, Shayla was dating. You see, was dating Iman. That's what she said to her daughter.
Yeah, but you know what?
This is why I said that's delusional, and that's a little nugget there because she won't be able to tell Shayla. I think the information is going to come either from Angelina, from the book that she planted that plant, or the daughter tell Shayla. Because she thinks, she says they were dating and the daughter gonna not know that they're still together.
Yeah, but the other thing is, Iman said to her in LA, I want you to promise me something. That it doesn't matter what, you're going to always be by my side. And you're going to make, that's a blanket promise. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter what he does. It doesn't matter if he have 10 women. It doesn't matter if she see him dating somebody openly. It does not matter. He said to her, promise me that you're going to be by my side no matter what. What is the no matter what? Anybody tell me that? First of all, I'm going to ask, what are you asking me to promise you? That I'm going to be by your side no matter what. The no matter what is what's supposed to be something sticks in her head. That's supposed to be a big red flag. No matter what. You come in Shayla's house and you see me laid up with Shayla in bed. You're still going to stick to my side. That's what she's saying. No matter what I give Shayla, if I buy a new car and give it to Shayla, you're still going to stick to my side.
Yes.
If you see me and Bria out on the town doing whatever, God knows what, you're still going to stick to my side because
all right, Sharon, hold on there. Angela is saying Iman told Delicia he don't care if she tells Shayla. That is when they were in LA, right?
LA, yes.
He said that even before. Remember when she just got her place, he tell her the same thing too. And tell her she must smile. So he, at the end of the day, he keep on telling her that he doesn't mean it. And even if she tells Shayla that, he's going to tell Shayla same no know what Delicia talk about.
Exactly. And that is the thing a lot of people don't understand, that Iman is not leaving Shayla. Because Iman has something that Shayla has. And Nancy's saying Shayla going to run to Anthony, but he will turn her down because he still wants his wife. And that is true, because Anthony just realized what he's losing. Realizing what he's losing. But she was not planning to tell her yet. If Candice has not say anything, the daughter would not ask. All Delicia did was just told her the truth.
She did not tell her the truth. She told her part truth.
Yeah, the daughter asked, why was she saying about Iman and Shayla? Why was she asking, does Shayla know about whatever?
Exactly.
Her daughter is going to spill her guts to Shayla. And I have a feeling it's not a matter of spilling her guts. It's going to be a matter of slipping out. I don't think the daughter is going to willfully do it.
No. It's not because the mother was not honest with her.
And when it slips out, that's when they're going to say, whoops.
Yes.
She done it again. Charmin and Sharon, I am in my favorite. The Dalton is taking me down through there. The Dalton is taking everybody down through there.
All right,
I
guys, let's
hate,
get through the comments.
I hate he wasn't there when she got served. Who? I hate he wasn't. Who wasn't there when she got served? Angelina said Angelina should tell her daughter. Yes, that be good for Shayla because she's the cause this whole storm. Of course, uh, Charmaine, it was about Delicia telling Talia about the business. You were explaining your point of view. Yeah, I understand that totally. I was a single mom before I got married, and I never introduced anyone to my child 6 months or more. Yes, Janet, you are right. Delicia won't tell Shayla anything. She's a coward. We all know that because she had the perfect opportunity when Iman and Shayla were not together, when they broke up. She could tell her then.
She could have even tell her when they were at Wayne House in LA.
Of course.
Because only Pat was there, she could have
Exactly.
consoled Shayla, but she didn't tell her.
Delicia got to throw shades on Shayla on the podcast. Miss Brenda going to bring Anthony and Amber back together. We'll see if that's God's plan. I'm just going to say if God's plan is for the Daltons to reunite, nobody can stop it.
Exactly.
Mike can't be alone. Delicia, Gigi saying Delicia doesn't really know anything other than what Shayla told her about Anthony. Yeah. Amber knows everything else, so Amber will be telling because when Anthony told Amber about that night, it was a reason. It was a reason. But then Shayla is going to tell Amber that we were sleeping together before I told him about you and Wayne. So then, or Anthony might just tell Amber, no. I need you to put this in we're talking about Delicia. So wait until we get to the Anthony section because there's a question I want the chat to answer regarding Anthony. But let's wait until we go there. I don't think Delicia is delusional. Of course, Delicia is delusional. If somebody tell you, I want you to promise me to stick by my side no matter what. No, she's delusional no matter what. Come on. It no matter what you do, if you go there and kill somebody, you're going to still stick to the person's side.
Okay, so Nancy
says, about if you go there and unalive somebody, you're still going to stick to that person's side. Yeah. Come on, no.
And Nancy says here he broke up with Dominique and run to Sonny and unacceptable.
Yeah, but we know Mike don't want to be alone, and Mike is never going to be alone. And the last time when him and Shayla broke up, oh, he was a savage.
Yeah.
Brenda divorced her own husband.
He was flinging that snake left, right, and center.
Brenda divorced,
yeah. Guys, I enjoy this scene when somebody came in, like the girl didn't tell him that he has an RDD. I'm not sure. I'm not aware. All I know when the guy person came, Mike ran out of the house in his underwear and she shot his shirt.
Yeah, I remember that it was somebody's wife too.
Yes,
somebody's wife he was messing with. It says Brenda divorced her own husband. You all want everybody to save Amber and tell her what to do. Amber must fix her own mess. She must seek God herself and get in her own prayer. And yes, we understand that. We are not saying because what Brenda is telling her is to get into the word. That's all Brenda is telling her. Brenda don't believe in divorce. And I don't know what was it that broke the camel back regarding Brenda. We don't know. But whatever it was, Brenda had to get up out of there. Maybe the man was abusing her. We don't know if the man was not only cheating on her, but maybe the man was abusing her physically. She never said. So until we hear otherwise, but there was a reason why she had to leave. We don't know the full reason. Yes, we know that their husband cheated on her and that beats multiple times as well. We don't know. So until she says otherwise, then we will know the backstory. Amber is vulnerable, and Dave is just taking advantage of her vulnerability. And yes, that is true. And Amber should not have put herself in that position because Amber know what is going on. Amber is not 2 year old. Amber is a big 44-year-old woman. She has been around the world, so she know what's going on around the world.
Okay, we're not talking about Amber right now, guys. We are trying to do something else. All right, so Angela says Anthony does the same thing. He was no respect for the marriage. Gigi says she agree. Detroit Amber in full effect, and I agree with you. Donna Goddess says Dave knows he has to wait until the divorce and respect for Amber. He will.
No, he is not waiting.
And Gigi says in church, married couple people having problems should never get counseling from the opposite sex and quickly become conflict of interest. Angela Atkinson says, I guess tomorrow we will know if that is the Anthony true self. I hope they show us tonight. I hope Amber go home tonight and we don't see a skit later with she and they mood up. And they mood up. Please check in. Hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you, Goddess. And Nancy says the woman is fight over. Okay, the women is fight over Iman because he is a celebrity. If he was a regular man, would they fight or care? I don't think so.
I don't know.
I do not believe Anthony has remorse for anything he has done, Carla says.
I don't know that either.
And Angela Atkinson, what do you mean? And Annette says, both Amber and Anthony disrespectful each other and they're married. True. I think Anthony finally cared. Yes, I think so too. When Delicia went to go visit her family in Virginia, was that ex-boyfriend that Shayla took from Delicia?
No, this was a high school boyfriend. This one was a high school boyfriend. It was not the middle school one. The middle school one was in California. It was somewhere in California. This one was from Virginia. And that's their, yes.
There is a nice little nugget from Ruth in here. It says, I think Sonny will get pregnant again for Mike. Would they do that to her again this time? So instead of Ralphie and Jocelyn get married, it would be Mike and Sonny this time.
Maybe. Who knows?
I really like Sonny and Mike together, honestly. And let's play this other clip that we have here. All right, and then we'll take up some more comments. I'm just loving this clip here. It was beautifully done. I know you guys asked for it this morning, but since we were talking about our favorite couple, the Daltons, I didn't play it. Let's stage that fast.
Excuse me. Call Mike.
Calling Keisha, my class assistant.
Yeah. I'm so sorry to bother you. You look really familiar to me.
Oh.
I mean, like, are you a model? Or you're beautiful.
No, I mean, I used to model back in the day.
Is your name Dominique Lawson?
No, it's not. It's Madison.
Madison?
Mm-hmm. Dominique Madison. Yeah.
Perfect. You've been served. Wonderful day.
It just straight. You've been served.
Excuse me. Sir.
Something wrong?
No. We gotta go. We gotta.
Guys, I just love that. That was so delicious. That was just icing on the cake. When I saw that, guys, I was laughing so hard. Oh.
You didn't play my favorite part, because my favorite part is when she was telling Greg how much Mike is blowing up her phone, driving up to her house and doing all these unnecessary things, and they're taking this small break and all of that. And just as she finished telling Greg, she got served a restraining order. That was the best part, when she was lying to Greg. So what is she going to tell Greg now when Greg see the restraining order? She's going to tell Greg what?
Do you think they're gonna show us a skit of her going to Mike house? We
No,
have seen
because
Mike,
Mike is at the movie. Mike is at the movie with Sonny.
they get
Whenever she
together
went there, she's
outside.
not going to see Mike.
Okay, let me put something in the chat about Sonny and Mike, and then we jump into. I'll just show the one at the movie, right? Because I think that one have more significance. I think. Okay, so let me just put something in the chat. Charmaine, let's see where you can start reading from here. I'll just type something in the chat.
Carla, I disagree. Anthony has said that more than one. Has said that in more than one occasion, he wished that he would never have opened the door for Shayla, and things were the same before all of that stuff happened. He told Rolanda. He told what's her name, Piari. He did tell Rolanda. But a lot of people, I think it went over their head when he said that. He wished he did not open the door for Shayla, because there was never a follow-up question as to what do you mean you wish you never opened the door. Because if somebody tell me that, I would have to have a follow-up question. But he did said it a couple of times that he wish he never opened the door. He said it to Amber as well when he was telling her that Shayla came, and he said it to Daylan. So he had said it to a few people. Where is the other one? I'm trying to find where you are.
Do you agree with Sonny for keeping Mike a secret?
Yep.
Okay, let's see what our audience, the chat family, thinks. Yes.
Yes.
So let's read some more comments here. And Angela says, Gigi, I mean, everyone's saying Anthony meant what he's saying today. So I am saying tomorrow when we see Amber, let's see if he is sincere. All right. And then Gigi says, I don't think Wayne would allow Shayla to crash out. He's too busy allowing her to get whatever she wants. And Gigi said, why do you think that the writer is going to break Shayla down?
Because it has to happen. There are too much pieces of stuff that we actually know about. Delicia being with Iman. Are they going to keep that a secret from Shayla forever and ever? No, the daughter knows about it. Wayne knows about it. Ron knows about it. Ron knows, and Ron don't like Shayla. All these people, and then you hear what Wayne tell Chase today. When I see you, I will fill you in on the details. But for now, just tell Candice to back off. Wayne is going to tell Chase everything. And you know Chase's mouth runs like he has running belly.
Whatever it would be Chase. Oh my goodness.
Chase is going right back to Candice. If Wayne tell Chase, trust me, it's going to go right back to Candice.
Okay, let me read 5 more comments. And Anthony manipulated so much situation. Don't know why everyone jumping talking about he's sincere. He was sincere, trust me. Amber needs it to heal. What's right, ladies? The Dalton marriage isn't over until God says it's over. Exactly, Gigi. And I am trusting that T-shirt. At that T-shirt, God let the writers were showing us, giving us a nugget, says God have a plan. And from I see that, I just says, all right. And I'm just trusting the process. See what I tell you guys?
Of course, we have to trust the process.
Trust the process. And if the process it's over, or the process can be, they stay together. All right. So we have to trust the process. And don't put man before yourself. And Nancy saying pre-Charmaine. And Zelda says, Anthony, please don't cry dry your eyes. Shayla will be there to help you be strong once Amber let you know what time it is. All right. Ooh. All that, Sham. We have to do these calls here because we have to unpack a lot of these Today, Anthony became the sweet little angel, while Amber become the spawn of Satan. Exactly. That's exactly what the right. It look like you guys don't understand what the right are doing. It look like you guys not see them rather break Amber down. But I hope whoever is writing Shayla's skit right now is gonna do it real justice for the audience to enjoy it, because at the end of the day, and I hope they don't make Amber become no villain. They can continue keeping Shayla being the villain. I don't care. Just break her down and build her back up. Let she be more villain. Kudos to her. Because I think Shayla plays an excellent villain. Unfortunately, that's true. If Amber doesn't have respect for her marriage, why would Dave have respect for her marriage? And that is so true. And Goddess says, please click the like button. Please check in, hit the like button, thanks. All right. And LOL, Anthony and Amber on vacation. Really?
What vacation?
and the person that laugh, LOL. Laugh out loud. Well, if a lot laughing going on. He will not show Delicia in Atlanta. That's
exactly. He's not going to do that because Shayla crazy.
And she says she's
Shayla crazy to show.
Yep. Dave knows Amber is vulnerable and he is playing on that. Yeah, I don't like this part of Dave doing that. He got more in Atlanta. It looks so. Yes, Goddess. He got plenty in Atlanta too. Oh my goodness. True enough. Iman took Delicia out in public. But I'm sure she's going to say they were doing that as is stylist. Exactly, because that's what she said to.
And that was a perfect cover for them. Shayla know that she's a stylist.
Yeah.
Shayla is going to say, no, Delicia is Iman's stylist. And she said, Iman said he has a free ticket because his coach could not make it. So he just took her to show her whatever. So they're covered. Here,
no, they're not covered. The only way Shayla is gonna understand this Charmaine and chat is when it comes from Talia.
That's what I'm saying. But they're covered for now. I think
Talia is gonna accidentally mention it because she thinks Shayla and Iman is not together again because of what her mom told her. Her mom says, once upon a time, Shayla was dating Iman. So Talia won't think anything is wrong with mentioning, says Iman and her mom are together.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. But the other thing is, Delicia is covered with that stylist thing right now because this is what she told. Did you hear what she told Candice? Did you see we were hugging or holding hands? Whatever I did not even know it was going to take me courtside. It was an extra ticket. I'm a stylist and he just wanted to show me a good time. So she's going to sell that same thing to Shayla and Shayla is going to believe it. Shayla is going to believe
when Talia tell her. Our mother bring her the video evidence.
Exactly, she will then, but for right now, if Shayla even see it in the blog, and Iman and Delicia tell her that it was in the guise of a stylist, she's going to believe them.
Well, Delicia is gonna get hurt again, trust me.
Gigi said, Janet, that's why I did not like Dave from the beginning. I had a feeling he was going to play on her vulnerability. And that's on Amber. That is on her.
Yes, it is. All right, hold on, guys. Let me play Sonny and Mike right here.
Because they owe me something. Watching that movie, I feel like they owe me something. Why did I ask me that movie? That wasn't the real Michael Jackson story.
The dancing was they brought it back. The dancing felt like
the dancing.
Indeed.
Let me ask you a question. Off the subject of Michael Jackson.
Okay, what's up, E.T.?
What's the real reason why you ain't telling Johnson about that? I'm not saying you have to. I get it. I'm just saying I want to know because you being sneaky is just
sneaky.
You being sneaky?
No, I'm never gonna be sneaky. I know why you're not telling Dom about it. But to be honest, Mike, you embarrassed me way too many times. Like, I thought it was something else at some point, and then it'd be something else. You've been like, you don't even really want to be here. You just here because why are you here? Why are we on the date?
We're gonna date because I want it. What you mean? Because I want to be. I'm gonna be working on us.
We working on us?
Yeah.
No, Mike. You here because you're not without me. Like, think about it. Since the beginning, you never healed. Since the beginning, you always jump from one relationship to the other relationship, and then it's me. I'm like the home base. Like, if it doesn't work out, you come back.
I disagree with that.
Really?
Yes, really.
Mike, why did you give up Melissa? When I was like, let's heal.
Honestly, I don't remember that far back. All I know is now, the reason why we broke up, and I'll keep since you bring it up, I'm bringing this up because you didn't believe me.
Okay.
When I messed with Melissa, so that's the only reason I even got without me.
Okay, but as soon as y'all got done, what did you do?
I came where I belong.
No, Mike, you never have. Since I've known you, for the years I've known you, have you ever been single? Have you ever healed? Have you ever took some time out? And when I say heal, that doesn't mean sleep with everybody. Like, that means actually just take time from, like, have you ever done that?
And Sonny's saying the right thing.
Yeah, she's right. He has never taken the time to heal and be by himself.
Mm-hmm.
So we need Mike need to heal because him just run back to Sonny because Sonny is safe. But she should respect herself to put boundaries into place where Mike concerned also.
That's why she's not telling anybody. Mike is her sneaky link. Right now, Mike is just her sneaky link.
Yeah. Hold on, Sharon. So do you agree with Sonny for keeping Mike a secret? And everyone says yes, 88%.
Yep.
So that is awesome. Thank you, guys. Well done. I'm going to put another one in the chat here. Which other video did we promise to show them? Which other one did we want to show?
Do we want to show the Jacobe and Natasha?
Oh, yes. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Okay, wait. Before we show, we just show Mike. And that was a little bit, you know what I mean? So let's take some chat. So let's read the chat really fast so we can jump into. Do that, Charmaine. Let me pull up this.
Okay, so we are where Anthony does the same thing. He has no respect for his marriage. And Gigi's, I agree. Detroit Amber is in full effect. Yeah, but do we want to really see Detroit Amber? Because Detroit Amber was an earhead. Agree with you. And that was what Donna Robinson was saying. I don't know who she was agreeing with. And Dave know he has to wait until the divorce and respect for Amber, he will. He's not. Mary, if he was waiting, the other night his shirt came off. Why did his shirt came off the other night if he was willing to wait? Dave know he has to. He does not have, so he know he's supposed to. That's what it's supposed to be said. He knows he's supposed to wait, but he's not waiting. His shirt came off. Why was his shirt off the other night?
Exactly.
He's not waiting.
Go and read. We're not going to show it yet. We have to talk about some more.
In church, married people having problems should never give counseling from the opposite sex. A quickly become conflict of interest.
Which one is it? What time?
I'm at 5:02.
5:02. Okay, so
Angela Atkinson. I guess tomorrow we will know if this is Anthony's true self.
Yeah, we read that already.
The woman. The woman is fight over Iman because he's a celebrity. We read that already.
Yeah, we read that already. Okay, let me just come down some more. We're coming down all the way. So if we miss your chat, put it back. So Annette says, Sharon, Charmaine, did you both notice when Anthony is expressing feelings to Amber? Once Amber saw that Anthony was calling, she grabbed Dave and Amber is playing games, not a good move. I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hold on. Yeah.
Because she continued to look at her phone.
Yeah.
And I think Amber problem is she like the chase.
Mm-hmm.
I think because you remember when she was with Anthony and Shayla came to the house,
Mm-hmm.
and she stand at the
Yeah,
door,
she
and
fold her hand
Shayla
and
was
lean up
doing
on the
all
wall
she
like
was
that.
doing. And
Yeah.
the moment Anthony said to Shayla that I love her, I want to be with her, she stepped forward. She
Yeah.
was not stepping forward before Anthony said
No.
all of those things. And I think that is what Amber likes. Amber likes to be chased. And that is why she is so into Dave, because she see like Dave is chasing her.
Mm.
She think Dave is actually chasing her,
Mm-hmm.
because Dave is building her up and saying all these things. And she keep asking Dave, are you true, or all that you're saying is true? Because she likes to be praised as well. And all the things Dave was saying to her in the restaurant, when she's a very strong, a God-fearing woman, she's a very strong businesswoman, she's beautiful. Amber likes those affirmation, and that is what is getting to her head because of those affirmation. And that
Mm-hmm.
is why she'll be easy mark for Dave.
Yeah, she is an easy mark
If
right now for
Anthony
me.
if she goes back and Anthony said to her, Amber, tell you what, I will give you the 50% that you want. I will give you the house, but we are not getting a divorce. Do you think she'll take it and not divorce Anthony? Or she will say, no, I still want the divorce?
I don't know.
No, no,
That's a
no.
good
I need you
question.
to ask the question.
Oh,
Do you think Amber will, if Anthony promise or Anthony is willing to give her the 50% plus the house, 50% of his asset plus the house, and ask her not to divorce him, do you think she'll take the money and not divorce him? Or do you think she will tell him no, she still want a divorce? So I'm going to read this other comment. I do put the burden on, says Delicia, cousin was absolutely right. I think Anthony finally care. Are we there? When Delicia went to, yeah, we read that already. Delicia should have let Iman cut it off. She stopped him, so, oh well. And some Rhonda Phillips said, I do put the burden on Amber, but Dave has to be held accountable because he knows right from wrong. His friends tried talking to him, saying not to entertain Amber while married. But there was a thing that he said to his friend. After his friend told him that, and he said, yeah, yeah, and he said to his friend, but you know how I roll. What does that mean? What did he mean when he said that to the friend? He said to the friend, yeah, but you know how I roll. Did it mean that he liked chasing people, especially married women? Was that what he was telling the friend? Why is it that the friend know that Amber is married? Did he actually tell the friend all of this, that, oh, he likes this girl, but she's married? Because we have never seen this friend before, but yet the friend have that information that Amber is married. So it must be something that he has done already, or always is something that he does. Janet says, Nancy B, I agree, it might be too late. And
Anthony willing to? Oh.
And Nancy's saying they want Iman because of his status. Yeah, everybody knows that, because that was one of the things that Shayla was, because Shayla thinks she leveled up. She told Anthony that, oh, I leveled up. I'm with an NBA player. Angelina was touting Iman too, until she realized that she was actually losing Shayla. Then she wanted to pull back. Gigi said, Carla, I agree. Anthony has said that I am in more than one. We're the same before. Okay, we read that one already. Everyone's saying Anthony mean what he's saying today, so I'm looking forward to see Amber. Let's see if he's insincere. I don't think Wayne would allow Shayla to crash out. He's too busy allowing her to get whatever she wants. Yeah, this is a show. This is a skit. And I don't think people is looking at it like that is Wayne doing. Wayne has something planned for Shayla, and it's going to come, and everybody is going to be surprised. Because Shayla is not the star of the show. Between right now, yesterday, Anthony and Amber rack up 1,000,000 views. Million, the day when she left and kissed him, they rack up 1.1 million. Yesterday, when he was calling her and crashing out in the car, they rack up another 1,000,000 views. And right now, and that is within less than 24 hours. And they're right now at this morning's skit, they're at 800 and something thousand. So they're going to be racking up another 1,000,000 views. I've not seen Shayla done that in a long time, racking up 1,000,000 views in one day. So
Yeah.
I don't think Anthony and Amber are being cash cows.
Yeah.
We're going to let them go.
All right. Hold on, guys. So I put it in the chat. Let's see what they say. I couldn't put they only give you 100 words, and I went over, so I have to take out of it. So you understand what I'm saying. But Iman told Delicia he don't care if she tells Shayla. You remember that, Mary? I agree. Iman wants yes, ma'am, in every city.
Of course.
And Iman is free. None of those women is number one in his life. And Angela is going to tell her daughter. Angelina is going to tell her daughter. Delicia wants to be chosen, but she thinks she's right now. Delicia should have asked for a raise before she agreed to be his whatever woman.
Side piece.
And then Gigi says, does not want none of them. He know what to do to humble all of them. Exactly. He knows them like a book. I think a narcissist knows you knows when you open the book, they know exactly what you're capable of doing and what you're not capable of doing. And they just manipulate people into thinking that what they're doing is okay.
Exactly.
And do you think the writer were trying to send a message about Dave during the skit? It seems like a camera kept on focus on Dave throughout the interaction with him and Amber. You mean this morning? Tina Strokes? Lies are birthed out of shame. Mistakes are unworthiness according to psychological and behavioral insight. Thank you, One Journey. I like that. Angela, I agree. He just having fun with them all. Iman is running a game. Angela says, but Iman don't care because he knows how to get it all them ahead. Delicia is just like Lauren, definitely. True Gigi. And the rules of the game changes when Delicia didn't want to be in public with Iman. Now she gets main side treatment. Yes. Iman running a game on all of them. Thank you, Angela. I'm in my feelings, Lady Gigi saying, why are you in your feelings? Oh, she may see the clip of Iman and Delicia on TV. Okay. I don't know why you all excited that Iman only wants Shayla for sex and nothing more. No commitment to her. Is that right? I think he has feelings for Shayla. That's my honest opinion.
He has feelings for Shayla.
Yeah, he has feelings for Shayla. It's not just sex. He likes Shayla. Because he could have, you know what? This is my opinion. Let me move this out of my face. Oh, there's more. This is my opinion. When they were in LA with Delicia, when Iman get to meet her daughter and everything, and then Shayla come and then she went into the room. Shayla asked him, what did I do wrong? And when he looked into himself, Iman realized that she didn't do him anything wrong. Remember, Iman got him massage and she knows how to cater to her man. One thing I must say to Shayla, I have to give her props for that. And when he looked into himself, he said that he is the one that did Shayla wrong by being with Delicia. So that is why he turned off the light and get into bed with Shayla. So this is why it says Iman has feelings for every single one of the women them that he asked. if that's why he call himself a king. So him know what he needs from each. He gets something from each of these ladies. We don't know about Sabrina because they haven't given us much about Sabrina as yet. But I think they will eventually. But right now we're talking about Delicia and Shayla. Delicia give him something that he needed from her, and Shayla give him something also. And he cares for both ladies. Yes, he gave Delicia the ring because he doesn't want King to be an X Factor because King is an X Factor. So for him to have Delicia dangling, he gave her that promise ring. And every promise to a fool, every
comfort is a promise to a fool. So she is comfortable. She's comfortable because of the promise.
Exactly. So this is why she was able to lie to her daughter today to say, Shayla, once upon a time, he was dating Shayla. She was not truthful. If you're going to sit your child down and you're going to tell them the truth, tell them the whole truth. Don't tell them part truth. Because if there's a conversation and Talia decided to engage in that conversation, she's gonna out her mom without even knowing she did that. And when it comes out of her mouth and situation happens, she's gonna be put in a terrible position. And that's no place to put her child. So to me, I don't think she should have opened her mouth. I'm just saying, I'm just being truthful. If she was gonna tell her daughter the truth, then tell her the whole truth. Because mama always thought when I was growing up, always tell the truth because there's always two sides. She says, if you're going to complain, she says, tell people what you did also while you're telling what the other person did. And that's what I take and I teach my children the same thing. And I says, if the school call me about anything, I want you guys to always be honest with me so I don't go to school and look blind and be blindsided. And I have to tell you, I've never got a call from school.
My parents, when I was, and this was like a memory gem when I was small in maybe a little bit over kindergarten, my second grade. And they used to say, speak the truth, speak it ever, cause it what it will. He who hides the wrong he did does the wrong thing still.
Exactly. So when you guys are saying in the chat says, yes, she should tell her daughter, she did not tell her daughter the truth. So nope. This is why I disagree with that statement from you guys. Because if you're going to be truthful to your child, yes, she can tell her daughter, but she should be honest. 100% honest with her child.
And that is what I find in these, everybody wants to give half of a story.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to give the entire story, but everybody just give half of the story. Are they giving half of the story and telling them to figure out the other half for themselves? Because maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're saying, okay, I'll tell you half, and then it's like a puzzle, so you fit in the rest of the puzzle, and then you'll get the whole story. But nobody tells the full story.
Everybody. All right, let's get some chat now. All right, so Sabrina says, you're talking about them getting served with the restraining order. Oh, so that's why she'll tell you, thanks. Remember you asked a question, so Sabrina just answered it. Sure, they informed the and Rain that Ron is not her man. This was on the studio today. Ron should go back to
No.
Charmaine, before we started, Charmaine and I was discussing that. We watched it. And we saw that, and you tell them what you said, Sharon.
Yeah, but we have to remember, guys, we have to remember that Sade cousin, what's his name? Ronnie?
Yeah, Ronnie.
Ronnie does not know or does not want Ron to be with Sade. So if Sade is owning up that Ron is her boyfriend in the studio with all these guys, what's going to happen if one day Ron come with her to the studio and visit, and they start talking about, where's your boyfriend, Ron? How you think that is going to look? It's not that she's not owning up to him, but he's going to also be a sneaky link. And that is going to be because of her cousin. Because if her cousin knows...
Is her cousin I thought it was her brother.
No, I think it's her cousin, but they grew up like brothers. They are not
Okay.
like, yeah, they grew up like brothers, but is her cousin. So I don't think she wants everybody to know that. And maybe she'll explain it to Ron after they leave there, why she actually said it. And it was necessary. Because she doesn't want
Okay,
it to get
guys,
back to
if
her
there
cousin.
is, sorry, Sham, sorry to cut you. If you guys see a skit with Ron and the conversation comes up, just let me know. We'll just play that little part, okay? Continue, Sham.
Yeah, so that I think that is the only reason why she did not say, yes, he's my boyfriend. I don't think she's ready yet because of the potential fallout between her and Ron. And remember, Ron and Ronnie are best friends. Maybe she need time for Ronnie to adjust to or come to accept something, but I don't think they need to bring that out in the public yet.
Okay. I think Ron is gonna feel away because him want her to, and she is a sneak. They're sneaky link. So Craig, okay, I will give Dave off. I will take Dave off Amber, and you know who that's the Nancy. You know, say
Nancy B.
a Nancy boyfriend that you know. So Dave, if you're out there, you have a very nice admirer here, Nancy. So she's into you. So yes. So you can DM her if you're single. I'm not a matchmaker. They got laid card out. They got to lay the card out. Um, the person who okay, Angela is saying the person who laid the serve, the person that served Dominique served her was so funny. Yeah, I like how you sailed that on the table. They got laid out all the cards, and they will be like celebrity status. Iman wants Delicia to be the woman he takes out. Shayla is the one he needs to be at home. He realized he can't take her anywhere. She may embarrass him. That is true.
But she's good at home at what she does because she
Yeah.
also she also affirming him. She's
Mhm.
also pouring into him.
Yeah, she is.
Look at that lovely painting she did for him.
Yeah.
At least I
And that
never see
massage that
Delicia.
she get from that he didn't even know he
Yeah.
needed. And Nancy said she's wags. Shayla L to the no. Please hit the like button. Thanks. Goddess is saying and Angela is saying Gigi exactly, but people is excited for that. Iman, Iman is not promising Delicia nothing. Thank you, Sabrina. And Gigi said, Angela Atkinson, I'm trying to figure out why they're excited. Who is excited? We are?
Excited about what? About what?
Yeah, what are we excited about? Please tell us. Dami will go see Mike and will go to jail. But Mike doesn't want her to go to jail, but I hope she does. She deserves to go. Iman will, and then you think if Dami get to go to jail, you think when she comes out, then we're gonna see the crazy activated. I can't wait to see her crazy activated. I can't wait.
Crazy activated.
I need it to be activated. Angela Atkinson says, Iman will go with Delicia, but will never tell Shayla and take Shayla anywhere. He just come get his yes, ma'am, and leave.
And Shayla don't mind. I don't think Shayla even mind that he only come and get the yes ma'am because as long as she's in Iman's life, Iman.
But she thinks she think they're gonna get married though.
Yeah, but she don't care if she go anywhere. She just wants to
Okay.
be saying Iman.
Okay. And then Gigi says, Amber has just went through so much from losing her children to that trifling best friend until they let down husband. I hope Amber starts to pray for strength. I hope so too. I really want her when she gets home, she gets into her word back. Me too, Gigi.
I think when she gets home, something is going to happen while she have to reflect on something. I just have that feeling that when she gets home, something is going to happen that will cause her to be reflective. Because I don't think she's just going to, maybe seeing Anthony, she's going to think about what she was doing this weekend.
Okay, let me take 5 more comments and then I show Natasha. We need to jump into Natasha, guys, because that is too delicious to miss. Iman still paying Shayla bills at Shayla, still paying
Of
the bill at
course.
Shayla, and simply says, "Hi, simply welcome in everyone, welcome in." And then Mike is absolutely disgusting as much as Dam does her stuff. Mike is truly trifling. He cheated on Dam with Sonny and kept running between them. Hope Greg becomes a good man to Dam and Sonny dog Mike. And Sonny is in love with Mike, so Sonny not gonna dog it. Tina says, I don't think she is delusional. She told her daughter that so she doesn't perceive her so bad.
Yeah, but no,
She
no,
still
no.
lies. So don't tell her nothing. If you can't tell her,
She told the
don't tell her.
daughter the entire truth. The daughter is going to perceive
Mm.
her as bad because she's still with her best friend, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were split up when he gets to, but the man came back. So why is she still there?
Exactly. And then Gigi say, Nancy, I'm waiting to see what Dominique get locked up when Mike told her he put a restraining order out on
He said that's not going to stop her. He said, do you think a restraining order is going to stop me? So she's determined to go to jail. She don't care if she go to jail.
And Alani says, watch when Delicia call Wayne about Candice's attitude. Okay. Yeah, we watched that already, but we show one of them and we're just explaining. We're not going to show all at Delicia and that, but we will see what happened. And then Rhonda says, yes, Mama Brenda holds Amber accountable, unlike Ernestine. She feels into Amber's flesh. She feeds into Amber's flesh, so someone must represent God. This is why the Amber character won't tell Mama Brenda anything. Mama, she don't have to tell Mama Brenda anything. Mama Brenda have discernment, so Mama Brenda will know, and she will check Amber.
Exactly.
When and Chase called and tell Candice to keep her mouth shut, that it's not her business. Yes, he did tell her that. Yes, Amber could have just said no. Well, we all tell her, but she didn't listen. Right here on Sharon Review and Shami, we all tell her no, guys. Even you guys in the chat says, don't go, Amber. She did not listen to us. So when the dust come, we have to go pick up the pieces. Amber's still vulnerable, yes, and Dave knows that, and he's playing on her vulnerability. Nancy Iman lusting after Shayla. Alani says, big up. And Angela says, it is funny how people say Anthony can't understand, but Amber is too old enough to understand. What? Which people saying that nonsense? I think Sonny will get pregnant again for Mike. Delicia is also unfit mother. You are telling your young daughter about your adult business. He's crying about his money, not Amber. Trust me, you guys are going to be surprised when Anthony tell her she could have it all. He just wants her. And watch him put it in her name. Anthony is a mastermind. No, he really wants his wife. Sonny don't use protection. Okay. So I guess we're gonna have another baby on here, and Amber still not get pregnant. Might need therapy, definitely.
We don't know if Amber is not pregnant right now. Did you see her little pouch this morning in that dress? There's a little pouch in the dress.
Leave a girl alone.
So,
oh God.
So maybe they start showing us that she has a little pouch. So let's see.
Okay. I'm not the one spread any rumors on you. I am not. I'm innocent. Oh, Lord. And I hope Claudie doesn't get pregnant by Mike again. She doesn't realize he's sleeping with Darren's wife. And it is so sad, This is how a lot of people get infected and they don't even realize it. You don't know that your partner, that you're very, you're not using anything with, give you something, and that's unacceptable in my book. And he's sleeping with Lisa, and he's sleeping with Dominique, and he's sleeping with
everybody.
Sonny.
Everybody
is
sleeping
just
everybody.
as nasty as Mike. Don't get how she slide by as if she is a nice person, simply said. Okay, simply, not mincing her words tonight. Not another pregnancy in the skit.
Why not? Babies are blessed.
I want to see a little baby Dalton. I'd love to see a little baby Dalton when everything is all said and done. I want Mike to go to Sunny because it's where he wants to be instead of her being around rebound. Yeah, I think that's where he needs to be with Sunny. Nancy, I agree. Mike need therapy. And Rhonda says, when Mike find out that Sunny knew about Diva and Ty, do you think he will want to be with her?
That's a good
Oh, God, that
question.
is gonna be another problem. He
That's a
won't.
good question.
He won't. He won't. He will. Yeah. Me like her. Other shut my mouth. I wouldn't tell him a thing. She would just tell him say that's not my business, not my place.
Hey,
This was sweet just to see that money get served. Yes, Gigi, that was sweet. That was icing on the cake after we get that little meltdown with Anthony making me cry, with Auntie Sharon crying like crazy. You know what I mean? Auntie Charmaine crying.
I was not on camera though. I was
on camera. I didn't mean
I wasn't on camera. I was not
Oh,
on
Lord.
camera. Okay,
Yeah.
guys. I want to ask a question because we are talking about this Anthony thing.
Fine. Because
So-
they mention it. What you want me to?
So I'm going to ask a question. Anthony has on that same shirt this morning that he has on in Jamaica when him and Shayla went for that dinner, when Shayla was expecting that proposal.
Oh.
Shayla didn't know he was not going to propose to her, but do you think there is any significance that he has on that shirt this morning when he started breaking down that Amber was not returning his call and Amber was all of that? Do you think there's any significance him having on that shirt? Is he remembering how he treated Amber all this time and it's just hitting him hard now?
Okay, we need your answer there. I'm putting this in the poll because this is what she told me to ask you now. Okay, read the chat now, Charmaine. Let me put this in. Charmaine asked
Skit of
earlier.
today, non-served. Where was that last one? Let me see if I can find it. What time? What is the time?
Hold on, let me go back. I have to go in between screen. 5:24 is that one. Okay, I'll put the other one on there.
Okay, look at Dominique. That's 5:24. So let me go.
We see the other one there.
He served her well, buttered her up first. That man, he did not get served like when Anthony got served. When Anthony got served, the lady just asked her name and serve him. This one, oh, your name is Dominique Madison, Dominique something. And she said, no, it's Dominique Madison or something. And he said, oh, well, you're served. Oh, that was the sweetest thing. Yes, she is really going to stalk him now and put tires. Oh God, put tires on.
She's gonna mash up your car.
She is. Shade informed Dee and Rain that Ron is not her. Oh, we read that already. Angela Atkins said this is absolutely true. She's just a good lay. Well, Shayla has always been a good lay for everybody. I will take Dave off Amber's hands. Nancy, please. Stop.
Please.
It says, so we are still, the person that served them was funny.
Okay, hold on there, Sham. So, guys, Charmaine wanted me to ask you guys. Anthony said he messed up. What was he referring to? So we need is it yes or no? We don't know what is he talking about. Is it about Shayla or he's just messed up about not supporting her in anything? So you guys can read between the lines. Man, she just wanted me to ask you guys.
I know because he said I messed up and I know whatever and I'm sorry. But is it a new mess up he's talking about? Is he talking about all the stuff that he did recently? Or is he talking about old messed up stuff?
I think everything.
Because when he said I messed up, Amber know that he messed up. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But what is it exactly he's referring to that he messed up on?
Okay, so Dominique played Lynette on the Beyond the Gates. Oh, okay. Dam got served and Annette is laughing. It's a shame Mr. Greg went to the bathroom. I know, eh? I wanted Mr. Greg to know. Lynette is on the Beyond the Gates. Oh, she's on there. Wow. She's going to see Mike. Watch. Thanks, Nancy, Dominique, and Ernestine played on Beyond the Gates. Okay. She's not gonna tell Craig because she wants Craig to think she's important. But not to worry. Sonny will let her father know. But he's such a dum dum to he drive the small. He's at the back of the small school bus too, the yellow school bus, because he doesn't he put her up on an eye pedestal. Wait till all the dirt comes out. I hope he gets the bail and he find out that she get arrested for stalking Mike. Hiding from Shayla, he knows how crazy Shayla can be.
Yes, because
nobody needs to know their business, and then Sonny is going to feel like the fool if she finds out that Mike has been sleeping with Darren's wife.
And that is going to come out.
Yeah. Diva don't protect her friends. Agree, Carla. Mike want to use Sonny to get back at Sonny. That is why he bedded her to come to his house. Oh, he wants Sonny to come to him house so he could get back at Dominique. Yes, it does not run mode. Yes, it does. Running mode chase. Oh boy, me can't wait for Wayne to tell him, and then him go back to tell Candice, and then Candice can't keep fear mode. Chase might tell Maggie. Oh, not Candice. I was just looking off of the SkitLand. Know that Anthony wasn't Kai's father, and Wayne made that kid he is. I wouldn't put it past him to twist things up again. And then Nancy says, that's a good idea, Gigi. I like that idea. That is really nice. Yeah, that's a very nice.
I think if Amber and Anthony has a child, it's going to be revealed that Kai is not his.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to want to do it now, because that is going to be devastated for both Amber, because Amber loves Kai, as is our godson. But it's going to be devastated for Amber. That fallout would be so much.
Yeah, I know. Hold on.
Worse than him losing his entire money.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be. So maybe that is what gonna come also. That gonna break him losing his wife, and have to fight for his wife, and then it turns out that Kai is not his son, and then Amber end up being pregnant. That would be awesome. But I hope Amber doesn't go over the finish line. You know what I mean? All right. So Anthony said he doesn't care about the money. That's what he says. Was that the word on Anthony's t-shirt?
No.
You mean that God has a plan? Yes. Candice need to concentrate on Chase and Maggie. And hello, Zalia. And Dominique is going to flip. Oh, yeah. Hello, St. I think Mike wants Sonny to know, for them to know that Sonny is seeing Sonny for sure. He wants her to tell Diva, Nancy. I'm not wrong, Sonny, for not getting involved in that nonsense. Wayne says, role reverse. Dave says, Amber will be the villain. That's what he said. Please check in.
Okay, what villain? I don't see Amber as a villain, because Amber is not conniving unless they're going to make her conniving. Yeah, she might, but how is she going to be a villain though?
Hold on, I'll tell you soon. Let me take some more calls because I need to play Natasha. Tina, yes, I love that outfit. And hello, ladies. Wishing you a blessed and well-favored Sunday. Thank you, Miss Fatal. And Gigi says, my expectation are low for Shayla to be broken down. Amber always get the doom and the gloom, and that is true. And hello, Miss Fatal. And then Angela Atkinson said, the villain fits Shayla more than Amber. Amber is an angel. She is, but I hope they don't change her. But even Miss Fatal, and Nancy, thanks, Nancy. Dave is my man. LOL. I know Nancy. Hello, Nancy. And Gigi say, Nancy, I don't like Dave. He's taking advantage of Amber. Don't say that too loud, Nancy. Don't want to hear nothing but talk about her boyfriend right now. And Angela says, Shayla won't care because if there is no Iman, who will pay her bills? Oh, Shayla will care. Okay, Gigi, I take Dave from Amber. LOL. Exactly. Goddess says, like, share, subscribe to Sharon at Sharon. Like, share, subscribe to at Sharon underscore Rika review. Support the creator. Thank you, baby girl. Appreciate you. And Janet says, Angela Atkinson agrees. Shayla is more villain. Yes, she is. Shayla doesn't come off as a villain to me. Her character is crazy. She more of a freeloader and an opportunist. Yes, she is. That's what she is for sure. Angelina and Anthony will play Shayla Bills into the end of time because of baby pie. And Tina says, Charmaine, I was wondering if he was planning to tell Shayla it was over, like in LA. I have to wonder that too, Nancy. Up on that plane and go get your Dave. Yes, and to keep him away from Amber. Please, please, Nancy. And then Miss Maytel said, Shayla gonna buy everything that Delicia and Iman say for now, but her eyes are going to be open and she's gonna start watching with side eye like she told Tamira she trusts no one. And that should really be a testament to Tamira when Shayla said she trusts no one, that mean including her. Shayla isn't going to care. She's not going to give up Iman, and that is true. Now that Mike is seeing Claudie, I wonder, will he sleep with Darren's wife again?
He will. He will. If he said he loves Dom so much, remember he always said he loved Dom. Dom is his girl, and he was still sleeping with Darren. Why?
Exactly.
So he will. I mean,
you don't know what I mean, now love. I think he was in love with Shayla though, because he wasn't seeing nobody.
He was in love with Shayla, but Shayla broke. I think Shayla was the one who broke his heart.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Shayla broke him. Shayla broke him, and I don't think he even recovered.
No, he hasn't.
I don't think he has recovered.
And One Journey says, good job, Sonny. He needed this conversation. Might move like anybody will do. Mike, you just told the police that your love, Dominic. Please clear your mind. Exactly. That's what he said. And you're absolutely right, One Journey. I was going to mention that, but it slipped my head. And Sonny doesn't trust J Diva. No, she doesn't. And that's Craig. And Sonny, the second choice, and deep down she knows it. That is so sad. Sonny stop being vulnerable as Mike rebound. I know she need to put a stop to that. There is no offer on the table. They are just spending time. Mike just told the police he loves Dominique. Yeah, that's what he said, that she's his baby. And Sonny knows Jocelyn is more Dom's friend than hers. Okay. Thank you, Angie. And Sonny says, Jesus said, Sonny, you were sleeping with Mike when he had a girlfriend. Stop acting like you want something different now. And Janet says, why would you say that Amber when she's vulnerable? That's not fair. And Annex says, Mike is always swinging from vine to vine, and she's laughing. No, never. And Angela says, Sonny says she only talks to Mike because he is her safe space. And Gigi says, Lisa is lurking and ready for Mike. And welcome viewers, subscribers, like, share, comment with critical thinking and true justice.
Lisa can't be out in the open. Lisa will always be a sneaky link.
Exactly.
Unless she's planning to leave Darren. The only time.
Yeah, okay. So we get to where we need to be, you know. The video is hypnotizing
Natasha.
Natasha. All right, guys. Let's get into the video now. I have it ready for you guys. I have it ready. Let me move the phone out of the way.
For you.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Got you.
So I can technically, thank you so much. Just not touch my things. I would greatly appreciate it. Jacobe. Okay, here we are. In this folder.
It's right when it starts. edited it already as far as chopped it up, so it should.
Look at those eyes.
She's biting her lips.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, that's intense. That's pretty intense. That's pretty intense.
So close to her. Okay, guys. I show you guys that one. And let's take some. Let's talk on this a little bit more, and then we can show the next one. Okay, guys.
My God, Natasha was. It's like Natasha was looking all over the place. And
she was getting hot, and she looked around the bed. I think she even see the snake that caused that. Oh, because they have a video that and him looked like he was so proud. Is he
yes,
like him?
He was standing
Natasha,
behind her.
Is he coming out to Natasha by the way?
Like he's saying, see what you'd get if it was you. I think that's what he was saying in his mind. That if that was you, that's what you'd be getting.
Oh my goodness, guys. I can't believe him. I can't believe Jacobe right now. Let's see what made right now for Jacobe. Oh yes. Read the comments there, and then we just talk about how hot and bothered Natasha is, Sharon.
You can see everything on Natasha's face.
Mm-hmm.
All the different expressions.
Mm-hmm. That was really nice.
Yep.
I like that.
But now that she sees it, I wonder how she's going to defend him, because she was saying that it's best if they keep it out of the court to see if they can just settle with the daughter. But I wonder if the daughter is going to want that though. Because I don't think for the daughter it's about money. I think she wants accountability. Some Tina said, Charmaine, I was wondering if Iman was planning on telling Shayla, like when he was in LA, why he maybe was saying that to, what's her name? Shayla doesn't came off as a villain to me. Her character is lazy. She's more of a freeloader and an opportunist. Angelina Anthony will pay Shayla bills into the end of time because of baby Kai. And yes, he will. He will pay Shayla bills because of Kai.
Okay, so I put in the chat there for them to vote on Jacobe shows Natasha what happened to Miss G. That's Miss Gladys. Do you see Jacobe and Natasha hooking up anytime soon?
I don't know.
Anything is possible right now.
Anything is possible.
Guys.
I think Natasha said that was intense.
It was. She looked around to say, my God, that little lady take all of that. No wonder she went to her maker.
Oh God.
And she couldn't believe.
She went happy.
Yeah, she went happy. Oh my God. You read that one already, right?
But a person is not in their right state of mind. When a person is not in their right state of mind. No, we don't want to see Detroit Amber. Jim. No, I do not want to see Detroit Amber. I would love to see the Christian woman that's praying and fasting for strength. I think we're going to see her come back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all of a sudden, no one wants Detroit Amber. It depends on what the Detroit Amber is about. If Detroit Amber is the one that is going to stand up and have a backbone, fine. But if the Detroit Amber is the one that is going to be about sneaky and cheating, no. We don't want to see that one. Dave is not willing to wait. He's not waiting, neither one showing restraint. So sad. Angela, it still doesn't mean Mike won't crack eggs.
Who?
Anthony's still on Amber mind if she's constantly looking at their phone while she's with Dave. And that's what I said. If I think
Amber's playing a game, she want the chase.
Amber don't want Dave. She's playing games with him. Yeah. I think, I don't know if Anthony did not call her the other night, if she would even go all the way.
That's what I was saying last night. That's what I said.
And they stopped. I don't know if she would realize that she's doing something that she's not supposed to do. But I think Amber is the kind of person that loves people
attention.
Yes, she loves the attention. She's getting the attention from Anthony now. She's getting the attention from Dave. So in the back of her mind, she's saying 2 men. Yeah, I'm in the center of 2 men, and 2 men are now chasing me. And I ask the question again. If she goes home and Anthony said to her,
oh yes, it was, let me see how much you get. It was, let me see if it's still in the chat here, if we can find it. I'm trying to scroll up.
Yeah, because
okay, so it was 65. Oh no, that is it. When we were asking, oh no, that's a different vote. Let me see if I find the other vote. Or it disappeared already.
Maybe. But I would like to know if
okay, so 60% says no. If Anthony willing to give Amber 50% and the house, there will not be a divorce. Will Amber accept it? 60% say no, she won't accept it. 40% say yes, she'll accept it.
Yeah, but I don't know, because she's asking for 50% and she's asking for equity in the house. And if she's going to get that, and if that is the stipulation Anthony's going to have, say, I'll give you what you want, but I don't want a divorce. Why would she say no? She wants the 50% and she wants equity in the house. And if she's going to get that, I mean, it's going to be dragged up, because Anthony's going to say, well, okay, if you still want a divorce, then you're not going to get anything. Because he does, and Amber does not realize that it's not that Anthony does not want to give her anything. Anthony does not want this divorce. That's it. Don't care who want to come to me and say whatever. I don't think Anthony wants a divorce for more than one reason. Anthony is a person who does not like to lose and doesn't like to fail. I should not say even lose, does not like to fail.
Yeah.
If he gets a divorce, he's going to look like a failure. Hear what he told Shayla?
I don't think it has to do with that. It has not to do with that. He is charming. He doesn't want to lose Amber.
So he doesn't want to fail either, because if he loses Amber, that means he'll fail. He's failing his wife.
So he's a failure.
So he's a failure because he'll be failing his wife, the woman he said he loves and all that. So he would be looking at himself as a failure, because his one little marriage he could not even succeed at. The big mighty businessman Anthony Dalton, he tells Shayla that Anthony Dalton, I am Anthony Dalton, and I'm getting a divorce. That sounds like it's a sour taste in his mouth, that the Anthony Dalton is actually getting a divorce. He doesn't want that. For whatever reason, he doesn't want that.
I'll tell you guys what me think of them in a bit. Let me just play this and we just talk on it.
What you doing? Huh? I keep sweating.
Well, we ain't even worked out. We ain't even started working out.
You not like wet?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, I should have probably wore, some sweat absorbing
Are you going through menopause?
I don't know. Yeah. Yes. I'm doing. I'm doing.
She was.
You need to go see your doctor. Because you ain't supposed to be sweating. You ain't even started to work out in order for you to sweat. It's hot. Yeah, it's hot.
I'm hot.
But it's not that hot. It's not that hot. It's not, but come on, let's just go. Just gonna walk. Girl, it's
Guys, you know what? I just show a little tip of that tape. I think Natasha is walking with that video on her
Of course, that's what she's looking at. That is the video she's looking at. She's looking at the video and she's hot. And Rolanda says that hot and she's doing all of this because that video is turning her up, turning her on and up.
I know. That is so hilarious. I think she's watching it on her phone. And that is why she's so hot and unbothered. I just love these two together. I hope they do not change the dynamic of this friendship because you remember all yesterday, Rolanda was talking about what's his name, Charles DDL.
Yeah.
But right now, she don't.
I don't think when he looks at that
DDL.
because I think he's seeing that. So when he looks at that, he does not want no Charles DDL because
No, because if she see that Kobe is packing.
Yeah.
And she's liking what she's seeing because right now it's on her phone and she's looking at it and she's getting hot and bothered there, guys. Okay, so back to Amber. We're gonna see what you says about Kobe and Natasha and that funny situation there. That was hilarious, by the way. That was really, really fun. That was a fun skit to watch. I think if what Wayne is saying that Amber is gonna become a villain, I think this is how it's gonna go down. Amber goes back home, make love to her husband, and then she's gonna have two men. There's gonna be Dave, and then there's gonna be Anthony. And she will be having Dave as a sneaky link, but Anthony, you remember like what Anthony was doing with Shayla?
I don't see that
pregnant. So why are they doing this? So when she get pregnant now, a baby can be for either Dave or Anthony. Why would they do that to Amber? That's the only way I could think of her being a villain.
I don't see that happening. I don't think Wayne would do that with a.
He said he's gonna make her a villain.
I don't think that's the villain that he's talking about. Maybe he's going to make her a villain in terms of all the things that's going to go down on the podcast.
Yeah, right.
I don't think it's going to be a villain in terms of her cheating and
she having two men. So I hope they don't do that because that would really tarnish Amber's reputation.
If Anthony, all right. Remember who Anthony is. Remember what Angelina told Anthony, that sometimes you need to put more eyes on a situation, to have more eyes on a situation. If Anthony think Amber is doing anything, he's going to have her followed. Trust me. He's not going to just sit back and not do anything. He's going to start having her followed. He's going to start gathering information, especially if she's acting different. So he's going to know that she's up to something. This is not going to be a situation with the Wayne thing that he did not know. He knows she cheated already. You know she's cheating. She cheated on him already. So he's going to hear what he said today. I need to know if you're all right. I need to know who you're with. So in the back of his mind, he thinks she's with somebody, regardless if it's a friend, girlfriend, or whatever. But he said that, and there is a reason why he actually said that today.
Hear what Mary said here. Mary said she grabbed Dave and for support because she's tired of him calling. Where was this energy for her birthday? The reason why she grabbed with the man and that was ulterior motive on Amber's part. Amber have her phone on and she wants her husband to call her. And she look at it. She's pretend like it doesn't bother her, but she wants Anthony to call her to show her that he wants her. So that Amber is playing a very dangerous game right now.
Amber like the chase.
Amber doesn't play any attention behind. Anthony doesn't put any action behind. I'm sorry, and I love you, and Amber is tired. And Angela says, no, she won't take it. Amber still waiting on Anthony to do something special. Word of mouth don't work anymore. Exactly, Angela. Now you're talking. So Dion is saying, Dave is playing on Amber's vulnerability because Amber tells him too about her life, so he used it on her. Definitely, that's exactly what she did with Shayla. I know she's doing the same thing with Dave, and she shouldn't have. She's going to get the divorce, Mary says. I hear her, same as Dave. He is a strict star. And Gigi says Amber needs to think about it. Dave is any kind of stand-up guy. He would allow him to chase her. And Janet says, Angela, I agree with you. Miss Fatal says, that was the same guy that was in the office with Dave and Melissa when Melissa was telling him about the restaurant and they were discussing business. He say how I roll. I asked her first and she say lawyer and is involved. Yes. And Tyrone says he told her she was going through a divorce. And Goddess says, Charmin, it's not his first rodeo. He had done this before. That's what everybody.
First, he has done this before. And maybe when Amber finds out, I hope it's not too late.
Yeah.
But I think I need to hear Melissa and Danielle talk about Dave. Because I think there is something about Dave that Melissa and Danielle knows that they're going to talk about. It might not be today or tomorrow, but there's something, they're going to talk about something and we are going to see a different side of Dave.
So Maggie is asking June for some money. Rain tell D how fine Sade is. And let me see. And the twins them. Is there something I wanted to show you guys? I'm looking to see if I see it. Oh yeah, this one. But where do I want to start this video? Let's keep the commercial. Danielle and hers and you want to see it? Anybody want to see that one with Danielle and Ben?
Anthony even look like he aged. You look at him this morning, he look like he aged overnight.
Well, I don't think so. Like I'll go to voicemail.
You can still pick up a voicemail. You know that, right? Go ahead.
Okay.
Let's hear what she has to say.
Hey, Abigail.
No, don't turn it down. I want to be able to hear. Maybe it's about the house. Right?
Look. Hey, hold on one second. Sorry, this is a private conversation.
A private conversation with your ex-wife?
Please. Hey. So what's up?
You really bring this family together, you know?
I really.
Sorry
for what?
I drank other milk. I'm sorry, okay?
Did you know that I was listening? Is that why you said that stuff?
Did I know you were listening?
Well, sometimes I don't know if you're like trying to hurt me with some of the stuff that you do.
You think I'm
inside.
trying to hurt you?
Yeah,
Where
I
would
do.
you get that idea from?
You're really hard on me. As if this isn't enough. Do you know what I have to deal with him? You know, I guess I probably look like this crazy person, but he's out there talking to the woman that he cheated on me with, and now I'm back with him trying to learn to trust him again, and here you are just pushing every single button. And...
Hold on. Sorry about that. Yes. So I wanted to show you guys something. So the sister looked like she have some mental issue going on when she was going. And now we have Danielle look like she's crazy. She has some problem there too. So now we have Danielle, Melissa, Dominique, Genesis, Libby, Shayla, and Dan. We have 7 people on this skit here that have some kind of issue. And do you guys think Danielle have some mental issue? And
I don't know if it's a mental issue for Danielle. I think she's just bitter because of the divorce. I don't think it has anything to do with her mental capacity or anything.
All right. So then we have another question. I think they're gonna give us a divorce, but I do not think it's gonna be the Dalton divorce. I think when Danielle find out about and Ben invested into the ear business with Abigail, and whatever else he's doing with her, I think that's gonna become a problem. So there is Bethany and Larry. So maybe we're gonna have 2 divorces on there. Dan, not Dan. That's Ben and Larry. But we will not have a Dalton divorce. I'm calling it from now. So maybe we have maybe Larry and Bethany get a divorce, or we get a Ben and Danielle get a divorce. But there won't be a divorce with the Daltons. If I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. But I'm calling that now. What do you think, guys? And the reason why I showed that skit with Danielle, there was something because why is he normally put the phone on speaker for Danielle to hear him, but this time instead it's private matter. And he went
and
outside.
He's going outside and he was out there talking. I think because there are 2 things he's hiding from Danielle. He's hiding that he gave Abigail money in the house. He just told his brother that. Remember when he was talking to his brother and he said that yes about
I thought she know about that.
No, she know that they're selling the house. But she did not tell her that he actually gave her $100,000 to get the house up to whatever to sell it. Remember, he did not tell her that. And now he did not tell her that he's also investing in her hair business.
Exactly. So this is why I said those 2 are going to get a divorce instead of Amber and
things he's hiding from her.
But no, it's not 2 things. That means he's still hiding money from her. Because if she have access to the account, she would see that that amount of money was taken from the account.
Exactly. So
maybe there's 3 things is going on in that situation. Okay, guys. So we got 3 nuggets there to look at. So you guys see that we just figure something out. Let's see if it goes the way we think it's gonna go. But those are 3 little nuggets there that that just came to my mind here. And Wayne better not allow the Dalton to get a divorce, therefore making him a lot of money. Jesus. And then Charmaine Sutherland. Sure, okay. That is why I said that Amber might be in danger. Dave is not a good guy. Melissa knows. I just hope Amber should just open her eyes and stay away from Dave. Thank you, Era.
And Era, I said that there is something that Melissa knows because everybody is saying that Melissa wants Dave. If you look at the video when Melissa meet Ben's brother, the way she pounced on him and talking all hotty and they can go out and whatever. If Melissa was so hung up on Dave, would she be behaving like that with another man? So I'm thinking it's something else. There is something about Dave that Melissa is upset about. And maybe she sees that, yes, Era, maybe she sees that Amber is in danger, but she's upset that whatever is happening is happening.
Well, she has got to tell Amber if Dave have a side to him that nobody's aware of. Maybe he is a dangerous person, maybe not. You think he did that with Danielle or marriage and she went back to Ben? We're not sure. Somebody, Mary's asking this. Do you think he did that with Danielle? No marriage and she went back to Ben. So you think that Danielle was with Dave?
I don't know. You see, I thought that earlier this morning when I was on your live, and I said, I'm wondering if there is something that went on with Danielle and Dave, but we will go until there's a conversation between Danielle and Melissa about Dave. Melissa is going to tell her that Amber went with Dave to Charlotte, or Dave is spending a lot of time with Amber and he has changed and all that. Then we will know. But I think there is something there that we will find out.
Okay.
Or this is another thing. Now that Ben and Danielle look like they're going to start having problem, I wonder if Danielle is going to get in touch with Dave, like just to vent.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's going to be a situation where you see Danielle reaching out to Dave just to vent, and then there's going to be conflict between Danielle and Amber.
Yes. Okay, I love this little nuggets here, guys. This is
I'm just saying it could
it could be.
It could be.
Let's see if it happened this way. And then Sabrina says here, I think Dave likes married women because they're unavailable. Once Amber becomes available, he will no longer like her. Sabrina, I like this comment. And I'll tell you why I like this comment. Remember when Sonny was pregnant, her boss likes pregnant women. Remember? All right. So you think that they decided, since that didn't go the way or they want to write that script, they decided to do it that way with Amber now. Let's see. It's a lot of interesting ideas you guys are giving us, and the writers, if they have the tape it already. Angela says, what you guys don't realize, Amber's still waiting on Anthony to step up the plate. If Anthony had even given Amber at least a rose petal, the outcome would have been different. Angela, you look like, remember says, I said it. Me and Charmaine said it right here, and Sharon reviewed that. If Anthony had given her a box of chocolate or a flower, she would have been nicer to him. I don't think she would have gone on that business. That's what we gonna call that? Because I call that business meeting. That was no business. You're gonna take her there to go back. She eats some lamb chops.
And I'm not going to blame Amber about it being a business, because that's what Dave sold her. Dave sold her a business trip. So at the end of the day, Amber should have insisted that if this is a business trip, I want us to stay separately. Show me that is a business trip. But the moment Amber agreed to go to his house to stay, he said he have a guest bedroom. Amber should have said, no, I don't want that, and see what he does from there.
Yeah.
If he says no, or he cancel it.
Yeah. Hear what Gigi says there. Gigi says, I know why Wayne is a bit arrogant when it comes to Shayla, but his money is really coming from the Daltons.
Yeah, but remember, okay, so this was the thing, because I think in the earlier days, when Shayla and Anthony was creeping around before she was caught, they were getting a lot of views because people was just tuning in to see when they're going to be caught, when they're going to be caught. So that was when Shayla was bringing in the money. Shayla was bringing in the money then.
Yeah, I remember.
Because a lot of people wanted to see when they were going to be caught. And they were getting a lot of views. Since they have been caught, it's not so much. And I think the Amber and Anthony's things start picking up when people start the divorce, and when they start doing the therapy, the counseling, and all of that, their views. And then Victor came in the mix. And when Victor came in the mix, and Kelvin came in the mix, a lot of views because people were seeing Anthony was no jealous, and then they have the Wayne again was thrown in, and Anthony and Amber was back and forth arguing. But I think people the other day now, when they're back together and everything kind of, people were saying that they're so boring, they don't want to watch them anymore. All they do is just argue, and they don't go anywhere. And a lot of viewers were turned off of the Daltons. I mean, Amber fan will still stick, but a lot of viewers were turned off of what they were seeing. It was the same old story again. So I think what they're trying to do is to bring some more drama. Because yes, to be honest, the last 3 skits rack up over 1 million views in less than 24 hours.
Wow.
So if they're doing it for the viewership, it's working. It is working. It is indeed working if that is what they're doing. Because the last couple of skits that they did, I mean, they have high numbers. The one yesterday morning with when Anthony was passing out in the car, that went over 1 million in less than 24 hours.
Wow, that's awesome.
The one where they
Awesome
kissed,
job,
the one
guys.
where Anthony kissed her in the house, that
Yeah.
went over 1 million as well.
That is awesome. I did a short with him kissing her, but me never get much views on that. So guys, you're here watching, please go and like that video. It is just sitting at what, 200, if that much.
Yeah, so I think that's what they're trying to do. They're just bringing in the views.
Yeah, it's at 401 now. So please go and like that shorts with Amber kissing, because seriously, God have a plan with that marriage. I do not think the Daltons get in.
Yeah, I don't think so, because even the one this morning.
There, but it looks like it's gonna be Danielle, either Danielle and Ben get a divorce, or Larry and Bethany. But
even the one this morning, if you look at the views on Facebook this morning, it's 842,000. It's not
wow,
even
that's wonderful.
Hours. It's going to make 1 million views in less than 24 hours.
Wow,
so
that's awesome.
All that drama they bring back into the marriage is the views, and that's what they want. They just want the views, so no. They will eventually settle it down and give them back what the viewers are asking about.
Guys, please hit the like button. Please bring me up to 50 now, guys. Under 40 likes I have. Can you guys bring me up to a 50 or a 60? That would be awesome. At least they would know that I'm here and they can show your support. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. If you haven't, hit the like button. I know that when we jump on, sometimes we forget to hit the like button. Please do so.
Trust me, I jump on a lot of time and I have to go back out and hit the like button and come back in.
Yeah, that's what I have to do too.
Dave said something to Amber the other night, and a lot of people did not listen. He said he wants to be a partner. He's looking into her. He's looking at her. I'm not even sure if it was her he was talking, but he said a partner, a lover, somebody he can call, talk about today or whatever. You notice he never said a wife.
No, he never did.
He never said a wife. And a wife, when you said a partner is not necessarily your wife.
Exactly.
Partner can also be your lover, somebody you live
with,
or just a partner in business. He didn't specify. But he never used the word wife. And somebody said in the comment, they wonder if Dave liked the chase of people who are unavailable.
Exactly. We read that comment. Okay, look at Susie comment on the screen and answer that.
Say, how are the views with Dave and Amber? Some of them are the ones from the night. They're in their 700, but some are still 500. Some are the one with Anthony in the car. Yesterday is 1.2 million views. They got.
Wow, that is
1.2.
wonderful.
We're 1.2 million, and that is just 24. The one where Dave kissed Amber, it got only 670 views. The one where they were in the process of an Anthony call, that got 1 million views. But people not, and I think it's because Anthony was the one who called why the views went up that much. I don't think it
Mm.
was a Dave and Amber by itself. Because if you go back and you look when they were even in the restaurant, they did not get that amount of views. I think one of them was just like 500 and something.
Okay.
When she did the breakfast, I think that went to 600 and something. So
Okay.
it was not like, when they were
Anthony
in the
and her.
restaurant, the restaurant one now is at 700 and something. They're in there 700.
Yeah.
None has gone except that one went to 1 million, but all the others, and that is like 3 days ago. So you're
Okay.
thinking about a video that was dropped 3 days ago and it's just in the 700 compared to a video that was dropped yesterday, 1.2 million, and one was dropped this morning, 800 and something thousand.
Yeah.
That is heading for 1 million. By the end
Yeah,
of the
I think they're gonna get it
going to
tonight.
be 1 million.
Yeah.
So I think that's what they're doing. They're just racking up views because
Yeah.
nobody else is doing it. All the other videos earn their 500,000.
Well, they are doing good, so that's good.
By now, Dominique,
Yeah, that's really
when
good.
she
So,
got served this morning, that's supposed to be 1 million by now.
yeah.
Because that
So,
was like in the high
yeah.
900.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, that
Way
was
to go, Dominique and Mike.
Yep.
Awesome job, guys.
That was
Danny Wayne and Amber and Anthony. You guys are doing an awesome job. But please let Amber have a win. Please, Wayne. If your representative is watching, Sharon review, please have Amber
Don't
get
worry.
a win.
Amber's going to win regardless if she stays with Anthony, if the divorce goes through, or she go with Dave. But she's going to come out okay.
Yeah, she's gonna be. All right. So Angela says, yes, Janet. Amber was looking for him to stop up on her birthday. Yes, she was. She was. And I think the reason why she actually listened to Ernestine and went on that business situation shit, because that may not call that business. That was she did that out of spite because he didn't remember her birthday. But if you're getting a divorce, why you don't remember somebody's birthday? Come on now.
Look
Just
how she was
remember.
behaving, and that's why I'm saying guilt. Because Amber was guilty the morning when Anthony came in to ask about the trip. Because look how she was behaving the day before when he called her. You remember how she was behaving, and then she tell Ernestine that she don't think she wants to go. She's having second thoughts about going. She went off on Anthony because she was having second thoughts, or maybe she thought she was not going or whatever. But when Ernestine convinced her to stay, to go, and the next day she was packing, she did not go off on Anthony when Anthony came into the room. And I think that was because of guilt, because she was feeling guilty.
Yeah.
She just say, oh, she's going, and she was stuttering, she's going for whatever reason, and she's going for this, and guilt. And I think when she comes back tonight, she might even play nice with Anthony, seeing him. No, she can do whatever she is on the phone because she's on the phone. But when she faced him, it might be a different story.
You think she will kiss him?
I don't know about the kiss, but I think it would be a different story seeing him. This is what a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people will do things over the phone or when they're not near the other person. But once they're face to face with the person, it's a total different thing. See, Angela Atkinson, Gigi said, Angela Atkinson, I agree. Amber even told Anthony that woman is still in her. She just learned from him. That was an opportunity for Anthony to get off his butt and fight. But Anthony has been defeated for a while now. And what we're seeing is a defeated Anthony. Because Anthony does not know what to do, what direction or what angle to come to Amber from. The other morning he was lucky because she was very calm. She talked to him and she told him that she was going out of town. At least she told him that because she didn't have to tell him. She could say she's just packing up some stuff.
She said she's going to the mountain, stop it.
Or she could tell him, and she could stop right there. She could just say to him, listen, I'm just treating myself a little R&R for my birthday, and done. She didn't have to be going through anything else.
All right.
And I'll see you when I come back. She didn't have to go hug him and kiss him.
Yeah, but they both going together. Yeah, they both did that together. That's why I said that was a good statement there. They're just giving us little clues. We just have to follow the breadcrumbs. That's all. And here I'm gonna take 20 comments seriously. Angela says, yes, it hurt Amber when Anthony didn't give her the gift. Yeah, we know. And because of what the writers are doing to the Dalton marriage, got my Amber all over with Dave. All over Dave. Okay, so yes, indeed, Sharon. Shayla caters to Iman. She does. And Iman will not give up, miss. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
but
ma'am.
he wants to have so many other women in his life. Thank you, Annette. And Gladys is telling you guys to please check in, hit the like button, and thank you. And Rhonda is saying Iman wants king treatment with the woman. And good afternoon, Charmaine and Sharon. Eros says, Suzette, it's very low, Amber and Anthony, than Larry and company. They bring more than 1 million views every time the Mike and company views is coming up as well. Yeah, Mike stuff is very good.
Yeah,
And
Mike stuff is good, especially Bethany and Larry. Bethany and Larry do a lot.
Yeah, they do
They
very
don't
well.
really do no million. I've not seen any million.
I have seen them in millions, and I've seen Larry and
One
Sharon
time
in
I see a
millions too.
million. I see one when they were in Puerto Rico. That
was a million in Puerto Rico.
That was
yes.
a million that went to Puerto Rico, and there was one other million, but they do high 700 and 800.
Yeah.
They do high 700.
Yes. So they're doing really well. That's really good. I'm happy for them. And then Marianne says, Anthony begging Amber for attention. And
they both need attention.
Daughter is going through the same thing with her best friend. Oh, that's Delicia. Daughter. Please hit the like button. Thanks. Eros says, Sharon and Charmaine, I noticed that Amber and Dave got 6 skit on Friday. They got 1 skit on Saturday and 1 skit today, and it's involved Anthony and Amber over 1 million views. Thank you, darling.
Yeah.
Iman wants a Aram of Oman. Yes, he does. And Eros says, Goddess London, how are you doing today? And I am well, Eros. Thank you. Happy Sunday to you. And Marianne says, did you hear Felicia says her daughter found out through the blogs, and Shayla was always in the blogs, and she hasn't seen it yet. She told poetry about Wayne by watching the blog. And yeah, I'm surprised that Shayla haven't seen it yet. Dave is a wife pleaser. Okay, so I'm like other man things when it belongs to I Goddess, I Marianne. Okay, so Dave may be a playboy. Melissa seems to be crashing out because he's hanging with Amber. Okay, so he's going to take Delicia out to be seen and keep Shayla at the house. And perhaps Shayla finding out about Delicia and Iman getting caught. She's going to do something crazy and they are going to lock her up. I think that is for Dominique. And Shayla etiquettes, Iman plays her bill to love. And Goddess says, when Amber get home, Anthony will be his beast mode. I hope not. I hope not. I hope he does something really nice for
I
Amber.
hope when she reach home, there is a car sitting out there with a bow on it.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice if he bought her a brand new Bentley. Buy Amber a Bentley, Anthony, with a bow. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And Goddess says, I feel Goddess, Gigi said, Goddess, I have a feeling he really is going to be in crazy beast mode. Anthony will have 1 million questions for Amber. Oh, Lord. And then Mike should put on his robe and call Lisa.
No, Lisa, sister-in-law is over there.
Yes, Goddess London. Anthony will be in beast mode. That's what Rhonda says. Gigi says, Anthony needs to reflect on how he was treating Amber when you were even pregnant. He was offering to her, always finding things to all you about. And he's going to be bad, Rhonda. Oh Lord. I hope he surprised us and not being bad. I hope he surprised us and not crash out. Amber's not telling them because they told her to go back to the camp, to the champ. She should have left him with Shayla.
Sometimes, let me tell you something. Sometimes people do things because Amber, I think what Amber problem is, why she keeps saying that. Sometimes people expect people to do things and they want to be ahead of it's the expectation, because when Amber found out about the perfume and Amber found out about the money, and Amber was calling twice, Amber was calling him and he was not answering his phone. It reminds Amber of when he was creeping with Shayla. Amber is preparing herself. When Amber said to Anthony, go back to Shayla, go back to your baby mother, what Amber is preparing her mind for is the eventuality of that happening. Amber is just saying that, but if that really happened, it would hurt her as well. I think she don't want that to happen, but she's just preparing herself in the event that it happens. You hear some people tell you that they don't have the expectation of their kids. I remember there was this lady when I was going to school, and we used to do our exam for high school, because in Jamaica we have to pass exams. There is no going from 6th grade to 8th grade, or from going to primary to high school. You have to do an entrance exam. Have to do an entrance exam. So there's no like here where, once you leave middle school, you go straight to high school. No, not in Jamaica. Jamaica, you have to pass an entrance exam. If you don't pass that exam, you don't go to the traditional high school. You might end up in a secondary high school or something.
Or college.
Yes, you have to do all those tests to go further, to further your education. And I remember there was this mother, and her son, every time the son 2 years in a row, he took the exam and he never passed. He didn't pass. And her whole thing is, I know he was not going to pass, so I was not expecting him to pass. Because she set her mind that her son was not going to pass. And you know why? Because if her son did not pass, she would not feel it as much as if she had that expectation of him passing. And then he didn't pass, because it would crush her that she was expecting him to pass and he did not pass.
Okay.
So that is what Amber is doing. Amber is preparing her mind that if Anthony should go back to Shayla, she already gone through that in her mind, that it's a possibility, and she's expecting something like that to happen, but she doesn't want that to happen. She's just saying it.
All right. So Marianne West says, I don't think Dave is a player. Remember, the restaurant owner Natasha said to Dave after he introduced Amber, you finally found someone info. Dave was not willing to settle. I remember that. That will be dumb or the writers to give Sonny another baby. And then Janet says, this is what Coco was trying to tell Anthony about. The only woman I want to be pregnant is Amber by her husband and not Dave. Exactly, Gigi. That's what we want. I hope they won't do any nonsense. Kai will be the only baby for the Dalton, Rhonda says. And Gigi, me and Amber and Anthony have a baby. Janet said, Gigi, me to Amber and Anthony to have a baby. Okay. And Gigi says, once God bring their marriage back together, that's when Amber needs to get pregnant with twins. I hope so, Gigi. Era says, Amber, another victim of Dave because of what the restaurant lady told him. Amber is a big trouble. I just hope Dave get exposed before it's too late. It look like me have go watch about that restaurant scene. Anthony is feeling what Amber experienced last year, all the excruciating her. Yes, Goddess, this is what happening. I didn't pick up on that. Okay, Sabrina, neither did I. So we have to go back and watch that skit, but I can't play no more of the skit them. Mary says he's thinking about the trip he went on with the side piece and haven't done anything for his wife, soon to be ex. And Mary says, yes, Gigi, hopefully baby Dalton will come in the near future. We hope so. Go, Nancy, go. Okay. And Ron will go back to Paris soon because of how Sade is moving. Oh dear. Goddess London, yes. It is good for him. He needs to change, Janet says. The goddess. Yes, this morning. There's another thing with Dave and Amber this morning. I'll go one skip this morning. I don't understand the poll question. Oh, which poll question? What did we put? Okay. So Jacobe showed Natasha what happened to Miss G. Do you see Jacobe and Natasha hooking up? And 50% of you guys says yes to that. Well, it's just maybe should I just ask and go on, not him show her the place. Sorry about that. I hope everything, and then Miss Fatal says, I think he's saying he messed up by hiding his money and coming back to Amber just for the money and telling Shayla he loved her and all that. He realized now he really does love Amber. Yes, he does. That's what I think. Thank you, Miss Fatal, for that. I like that answer. And Mary says he messed up by getting caught. He's hiding it out for 2 years. Oh, and no, I misunderstood. Dominique and Ernestine have played on everyone Gates. Yes. Did you all know Lynette and Lisa are sister? Really? No, thank you for telling me. That says Lynette and Lisa is sister. We never know, Goddess. Thanks for letting us know.
Lynette and Lisa.
That's what Goddess just
Lynette
said.
Really?
That's nice.
Lynette is American Indian. She is a real American Indian.
He's talking about what the old Shauna about Wayne. What if Anthony talking about what Amber says, that when he leave the house at 12 in the morning and she did not know where he was? Yeah, we did that yesterday. Sonny, Daddy still wants Dom. Yes, I hope he takes her. Amber and Anthony will not have a baby together. Come on now. Anthony and Amber will have a baby together. We are put it in the universe so the writer can give them a happy ending with a baby Dalton. Yes. He needs to stop playing dumb and tell her about the 5K, the perfume, the play date. Now answering her phone. He knows she thinks he's cheating with Shayla because Shayla told him. Oh, she did not? And Janet says, thank you, Janet. I hope he does.
Shayla mentioned about the perfume. When you smelling like perfume, that was all Shayla said. When you going home and smelling like somebody else's perfume, don't get him in your mess. That's what Shayla said. Shayla said, don't tell her about the play date because Amber is thinking that she is the one that with the perfume when he went home and was smelling like a perfume already. That's what Shayla said. But I think that went over Anthony's head.
Okay.
I don't think Anthony grasped what Shayla was saying.
Okay, so Goddess says, you even Chase doesn't believe that Kai is this. He just said it to Candace. Okay. And then Angela says, I don't believe Anthony when he says he don't care about the money. He says that to Ben. And when he find out Amber wants 50, he started to go crazy.
And I still said again that I still don't think he's he's just saying that Amber wanted to divorce him, and that is the part he cannot get. And he prefer her not to get anything than to divorce him, because if he forced her not to get anything, he thinks she will stay. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to see
if she don't stay.
Well, and I think if Amber come back from Charlotte and said to him, you know what, Anthony, I don't want any money. I'm just going to leave. He's still going to say he's not signing those divorce papers. Watch.
Okay. The villain role does not fit Amber. That's what Angela says. And then Mary says, so if Amber is going to be the villain, let her have her playtime. That's what Mary says. Marian says, I agree, Charmin. But he told Amber that before, when Initial told Amber go want his wife back, he also already told her, grow trying to get his Evan back, and he can't do that without her. Oh, he wants his Evan back. Poor baby. Shayla is going
But
to
he's
cry.
lost. He said today that he's lost.
And Goddess says, you're welcome, Sharon, and I will do it ASAP. Nancy says, good afternoon, good evening, Charmaine and Sharon, and chat. My notification didn't go off, so I'm late for the chat. So, welcome in, Michelle. He's not taking advantage there, but want it. And Nancy says, Shayla was a snake to Amber. Yes, she was for real. Mike loves Mike, definitely. I don't even think Mike loves himself. It will be
I don't love
interesting to
anybody.
see what mood Anthony and Amber will be in when she returns to Atlanta. I'm dying to
That's
see
what I
what
want to
happens.
see.
Mike is empty inside. Yes, he is. Michelle, good evening. Welcome in. Gigi said, I don't believe Mike was in love with Shayla. He needed something to replace when he found out that Liquor Boy was not his son and she was pregnant. How is it everybody knows and seeing she doesn't know? Evening Goddess London. Mike likes swinging from the vine. Mike cheated on Melissa, making baby with Sonny. What if Mike actually got Lisa pregnant and Darian fixed himself so he can't get anybody pregnant? That would be a story twist. That would really be a great story twist, guys. Yeah. Darian's sister will catch Mike. Okay, so Nancy said Natasha going to try Jacobe. She'd have to do that after she win the case for him.
Oh my
Rolanda
God.
is going to try.
Your guys are so funny.
Did you see the skit that Melissa was flirting with Ben brother? The skit was yesterday. Yeah, we saw it. We mentioned that. Antoinette. And then Goddess says Natasha and Jacoby hooking up. And I'm not mad at her. Nope, I'm not mad at that either, Goddess. She's sitting there getting her rose. I know that was something. Natasha is hot and bothered. And Sharon Charmaine, if Mike really loved them, why is he not wanting a baby from her? He said he only wants Sonny to be the mother of his child. Exactly. He loves Sonny. Why would Natasha go over there dressed in provocative dress and not business apparel in all activity? Actuality, she wants to try Jacoby. She dressed professional when she went over there. I
Yeah,
didn't
she
see nothing
was
wrong with
dressing
her dress.
properly.
She
But
was professional. But she
Mike,
and hold on, Sham. She and Roland, they just went, they're gonna go to workout. That's why
yes,
she's
that's why
wearing
she's
that
wearing
attire.
those workout clothes. But she had on a dress when she went over
Yeah,
there.
she dressed very professional.
The
What's it
person,
with Natasha?
the person who's asking about Mike not wanting Dom to have his child, and if he loves her, loving somebody does not mean the person is fit to be a mother. Loving somebody does not mean that you want that person to be the mother of your kids, because maybe you love the person, but on a deeper level, you know that that person will never be a good mother. So why you want to bring a child into the world with this person, knowing that that person will never be a good mother?
Well said, Charmaine. And Gigi is saying, why Natasha and Kendrick are not together? I love them together. I love them together too. They were funny. I want them to hook up, but I think they're showing us that maybe Jacoby and Natasha is gonna hook up. And Nancy said, I laughed my head off.
Here's some cobwebs, maybe.
Uh-huh. And Natasha was moist. Natasha need a party, definitely. Goddess says, no, Natasha will have a nice summer for sure. And Jacoby is broke. I think he's having some money now. Might not doing the housewife something.
He's still broke. He was trying. I think he got some money from Miss Gladys to invest. I think he did get some money from her to invest before she passed. But if Miss Gladys wasn't not gone to wherever she is, and they actually got married, then you'd be able, that $2 million that she was talking about, you'd have access to it. But he does not have access to it because they did not get married.
Okay, so I'm going from the bottom up. I dear Ozzy. Tina is laughing. Dam is crazy. Mike should be very careful with Dam. She's trying to lie against him. Yes, she's gonna get Mike in trouble. How come we seem to get one skit with Amber and Anthony the last couple of days? We don't know. They're just milking it.
They're just doing that.
Maybe they don't even know what to do with them right now.
Yeah, but the one skit that they got, because the one where they kiss goodbye, the day before that, they got one where he called her several times and she did not pick up, or she picked up and they were arguing. That was that one. And then the next day was when they kissed goodbye. And then the next day was when he actually called her and he was in the car. And today there's only one.
Yeah.
But they don't need more than the one, because guess what? It racking up the views.
Exactly.
Those one skit is giving them over 1 million views. So why? They don't want to have any more. They just want that one because
then everybody will be talking about it.
Exactly. And everybody wants to see that one skit. Everybody. When you go on Facebook, it's like everybody is just talking about Anthony and Amber and Dave. That's all they're talking about. Nobody else. Pages after pages, you look. Amber and Anthony. Amber, Anthony, Amber. And I'm like, oh my God. It's crazy.
I know. Guys, so we are going to let it be known that what if Darren have a vasectomy and Lisa end up being pregnant? That is going to be a calamity.
That would be something, ain't it?
Oh my goodness. Tina says, I can't wait until Amber get home. I hope all is well. And Nancy says, Dami is crazy. Red flag. And good evening, Tina, goddess. And Charmaine, star, remember Malachi Nurse. I believe her name is Lynn. She and Lisa are sisters.
Yes, those are the ones. Yeah, Lynn. I think her name was Lynette as well.
Yeah, thank you. Please subscribe to Sharon Rico Review. And Anthony is getting a taste of his own medicine. Yes, him indeed pray to God to make Amber, put all Amber thing on him. Well, he's getting it right now and he can thing it.
Yeah, he asked for that.
Yes.
He asked for all her shame and all her hurt.
Put it on him.
Put it on me, Lord.
Yes.
So the Lord putting it on him now. All her shame. The Dave is going to be ashamed, so that's going to go on him as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When I get older, at 22 years old, that Anthony is still playing woman's art, just like Amber, Shayla, Roland, PRA, first baby mama, with baby girl. Hello, Jocelyn. And thank you for that. And even everyone, I all had a wonderful Sunday. Thank you, Ozzy. And let me see up here. Gigi, right. Janet, I will continue manifesting the Dalton twins. Definitely, Gigi. I thought Lynette was Indian heritage. Lisa was a white woman, yes. Goddess already explained because I tried to get it back from the bottom. Dominique pulled Mike about the restraining order with evil intention. Yeah, that's why she get it served. I hope Mr. Gred find out about it actually. And here is Anthony don't want to be with Rand PR. She probably still drink. I am lying about the AA. Yeah, she is. Yes. Nancy, which new skit? Charmaine, what new skit Nancy telling us about?
I don't know. I'm not seeing any new skit. Is it in? Ask her, what is it about?
Nancy, what's the new skit about? Is it with our girl? Is it with Amber? Let me
I see there's only one skit I see with Maggie and what's his name? June. I don't see any more.
Let's see what the comment is saying.
Sharon, I'm not hearing you.
Oh, so I'm not in system. My dear, I talk to myself. Oh,
What skit are they talking about? The new skit. What is it? Because I'm looking and I'm not seeing.
I have it.
Which one is it?
Here it is. I thought he was at his house.
Oh, you're talking to Mike and he's at the office.
Thought it was his house. He should go with his phone. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
You want to tell me what that is?
This is the restraining order.
Do you want to tell me what this is?
It's a restraining order that I told you I was gonna get. You've been tripping. You pop up at the house, you flipping out, and I don't want I almost had to put my hands on you last time.
Almost. That's what we're doing now.
Almost.
We're lying to each other in each other's face.
What are you trying to say? Don't do that. Don't do that.
Michael, we can check the cameras.
You were screaming in my neighborhood. I did not put my hands on you. Don't do that. I covered your mouth. I didn't put my hands on you.
Oh, no. From my recollection, you definitely put your hands on me. And not only did you put your hands on me, you covered my mouth forcefully. That left indentations in my face. And then you also choked me.
Oh.
And I couldn't breathe.
Okay. And this is why.
Am I lying?
You're definitely lying. And this is why we have a restraint.
So you didn't put your hands on me?
I did not put my hands. Don't say that. I said I put my hands on you. I stopped you from yelling. I restrained you from yelling in my neighborhood.
Oh, okay. So now we're getting a little bit closer in the truth. But how did you restrain me?
Don't do it, Mike.
I stopped you from screaming.
But how did you stop me from screaming?
I put my hand in front of your mouth. Dominique, you're not doing this.
Put your hand in front of my mouth?
The bottom line is this.
He shouldn't sit anymore. He should come out of that office.
Exactly.
Because she's trying to set him up
she's
right now.
Baiting him. She's baiting him.
I think she's recording.
Everything, yeah.
I wish I could play the rest of that. I wish I could, but I can't. I wonder what she's gonna do.
Yeah, because you want to force him to come back, but he's not going to come back.
He needs to put space between them. He should have stayed outside where the receptionist could see them. Because right now, she is at the end, she looked crazy. Okay, hold on. Let me just pull it up. I won't play anymore. All right, guys, you guys understand, right? You guys are seeing that part. Yeah, I like that.
What he did?
Let me tell you guys what's seeing. He left. I do not know what happened, but I didn't play anymore because it would
I'm
be too
trying to
much.
find it to see if
The name of it is when Dame pulls on Mike about the restraining order with an evil intention. That means she's trying to set him up.
yes, of course.
And
That's
I hope he didn't admit to anything because she could go and tell them, says,
I cover your mouth to stop you from screaming.
right, he has no sense. He should have walked out of the office right away. Me tell you that man really lose a screw there. He should have just, guys, what Mike should have done when she start talk like that, he should have come out of the office and be in a space where it is safer for him to be. Because right now they say she have ill intent. And that is not good for Mike right now. So I hope he gonna maybe go talk to Ralphie, and Ralphie will let him realize what is happening right there. Because guys, this here what I'm looking at, I put her back on the stage. Look at her.
Yeah.
She's just activated, guys. She's gonna set him up. So instead of she going to jail, it look like it will be Mike, guys. Unfortunately. Because Mike,
I mean, there's so much things that Mike, what's his name, was there.
No, but they're not seen. They're not in the room with them.
No, I'm talking about the night.
Oh yes, Jacobe. Well,
Jacobe was there, and Darren's sister, wasn't Darren's sister out there as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Gigi says she's definitely not up to no good. And Mike is going to jail. You hear that? Dominique is a joke. My goodness. Oh, the camera. Mike got camera too. Okay, so I'm up the camera. And Tina is saying, please subscribe to Sharon Rika Review. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Mike, I just told you, you need to work from home. She's gonna press charges on you, dude. Yeah, she's going to do that. But if him have the restraining order, then we'll realize that she's lying, right? I thought he was going to do that, Gigi. And please like, share. Thank you, Tina. And thank you all to all the moderators. We appreciate you. Mike needs to work from home, definitely. Dominic is tragic. How do you call that word? Tragic. Tragicizing. With whatever she does. Yeah, she is. She definitely is. Call the police, Mike. He should. Shayla did start cheating on Arby with Mike, and Shayla was cheating on Mike with Anthony. And Anthony was seeing Shayla over a year and slept together, and now Iman was dating Shayla. Oh yes, we thank you very much, Jocelyn, for that info. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. It's 3 hours. And we appreciating you guys here with us today. Thank you for letting us be aware of the
We will do it again tomorrow.
And we'll be here again tomorrow at the same time, 4:30. And we enjoy your we have beautiful, lovely chat and lots of great ideas. I love your input. Wherever I hope I get as much of comments.
But Mike was not the only person in the office. There was somebody else in the office at the beginning. There was another lady there.
Yeah, she is. Yeah. There's another lady there, but the problem is Mike is in the office alone. Nobody is in the office but with Dominique alone. So I hope she didn't turn off the camera. You understand?
I hope so too.
Yeah, because you know how she likes to disconnect.
No. But if she turns off the camera, there will be no evidence of her and Mike.
Oh, okay, that's always good.
Yes. Evidence on camera. So
all right then. Thank you guys for rocking with us. See you guys again tomorrow. If
tomorrow you might not see me.
Drop later tonight with Anthony and Amber, maybe I'll come on. I'll let you guys know. I'll jump on and we'll discuss it. All right, guys.
I'll be back in my usual rotation tomorrow. I'll be back in my usual rotation tomorrow. I have my class water aerobics class tomorrow. So
Okay, so it will be just me and
Tuesday.
and the chat family then.
You'll see me Tuesday.
All right, sounds good.
Okay,
Angela
guys,
Atkinson,
bye. Have a
wait,
wonderful
Angela
rest of your
Atkinson,
Sunday
I hope you're
evening.
available to come up here. Our Tina, our goddess, I'm inviting you guys, or anybody who wants to be on the panel with me tomorrow, you're welcome to come. All right, don't have to be on camera. All right, so bye for now. Love you guys. We'll talk again. Until next time.